watched as policymakers assess future interest rate decisions. Over to KZN, KwaZulu-Natal Premier Thamsanqa Ntuli says the successful hosting of the 46th SADC Summit is a vote of confidence in the province's infrastructure, security and hospitality sector. The summit concluded on Monday without major security incidents. Ntuli praised police, law enforcement and other stakeholders for ensuring a safe and seamless event, which brought thousands of delegates to the province. He says the experience strengthens KZN's case to host future continental and international events, including BRICS programs. The summit has also benefited the provincial economy. Over to international news. In Liberia has agreed to accept up to 1,200 people deported from the United States in one of the biggest deals reached by Washington as it intensifies its crackdown on illegal migration. An initial group of 20 is expected to arrive today. Liberia says they will be free to leave if they wish or apply for asylum. None of those being sent are criminals or facing prosecution in either country. The government says the arrangement reflects Liberia's tradition of providing refuge to people fleeing persecution, war and conflict. Over in Australia, Australia's notorious mushroom murderer, Erin Patterson, is back in court, appealing her convictions for murdering 3 relatives and trying to kill another. Patterson was jailed for life after serving beef Wellington containing deadly death cap mushrooms at her home in 2023. She says she did not receive a fair trial, citing problems with evidence and an unusual jury mishap. Prosecutors are also appealing her sentence, arguing that the 51-year-old should never be released. Patterson's surviving victim, Pastor Ian Wilkinson, continues to suffer health problems from the poisoning. And finally, fashion designer Gert-Johan Coetzee is proving that success looks even better when shared. The South African designer, known for his glamorous creations and international flair, is opening the door for an aspiring fashion star with a full bursary for a 3-year fashion design program at the Northwest School of Design. Valued at 200,000 Rand, the package includes tuition, a laptop, a sewing machine, and annual studio internships. Applications close on the 7th of September, with finalists announced on the 11th of September. And Coetzee is adding another touch of glamour, unveiling his new signature fragrance collection featuring 6 eau de parfum scents created in Grasse, as well as France, the world's perfume capital, marrying French flair with glamorous creations. Now, that's a beautiful way to end things off. And of course, you know we're all about celebrating South Africans. We've got so much celebrating to do this morning. But first, let's get to your sports.
Well, don't let us stop the celebrations. Let's jump in with football this morning to open our account. And Mamelodi Sundowns got their premiership campaign very much back on track with a convincing 2-0 victory over Marumo Gallants at Loftus Versfeld last night. So their early dominance certainly paid off when defender Malibongwe Khoza, he volleyed home his first goal for the club. Congrats before Cassius Mialula sealed the victory. Sundowns looking pretty strong, albeit early days in the season, but we like that for the league. Now we can get into the rugby lane as the South African Rugby and New Zealand Rugby have now unveiled the brand new trophy for the rugby's greatest rivalry tour. So the trophy features a world-first design, in fact, with 2 separate aluminium blades drawn together by hidden magnets. Beautiful. The winner of the upcoming tour test series, and it's a big one, will claim both halves, while a drawn series will see each nation keep one half. Almost want that, but we don't want to draw. Absolutely love that. Just a little extra incentive in the mix there. Now let's get back into cricket, as the Proteas women have named a very young, youthful 15-player squad for the upcoming T20 International Series against Zimbabwe in Bulawayo. Captained by Laura Wolfart, the team features 3 uncapped players. We've got fast bowler Caitlin Weingaard, congratulations, former South African under-19 star in Tabising and Nini, and then off-spinner Luyanda Nzuza also gets the opportunity. All the best of luck. Now we can get back behind the wheel as Carlos Sainz has signed a new multi-year contract extension with Williams Racing. So the announcement comes just a day, in fact, after teammate Alex Albon extended his own deal, securing Williams' driver lineup through the 2027 Formula One season. 2 brilliant prospects doing amazing things. So I think Williams continue on that wonderful trajectory. And that's where we leave our sport for now. We'll touch on those headlines again on the top of the hour, every hour as we do. But right now, brand new day. Let's see what the weather has in store.
Well, thank you so much, G-Man. Let's dive straight into it at this Klein Vrydag stop. We get started now in Polokwane, where your Thursday ushers in bright sunny skies. Now, temperatures will range from a cool start of 8 degrees and rise to a beautiful high of 31 degrees. Tomorrow will bring partly cloudy skies with temperatures reaching a warm 28 degrees, that low, though, coming in at 9. From Polokwane, let's head into Klerksdorp next with mainly sunny skies that will set the tone for this Thursday. Temperatures will start at a chilly low of 8 degrees, but also warm up nicely to a high of 30. As we look ahead, partly cloudy skies will bring some much-needed shade, with temperatures reaching highs of 29 degrees from Friday through to Saturday. And then out in Pretoria, sunshine will brighten up your skies today. Temperatures range between a cool 12 and a high coming at you at 31 degrees. Now, sun-filled days are far from over with some lingering clouds and temperatures that will reach 28 by Friday and peak at 29 over the weekend. Out in the city of Gold, Johannesburg, predominantly sunny skies will set the tone for the day. Temperatures moving between a cool 11 and a high of 27. Now, partly cloudy conditions will define the coming days, with daytime highs reaching 26 degrees by tomorrow with some partly cloudy skies. Out in Mbombela today, you're all set for some sunny skies. Seems to be a trend so far. Temperatures sit between a low of 14 and that high at 32 degrees. Now, as we look ahead, tomorrow's daytime high sits at 27, while Saturday climbs and peaks at 31 degrees, with both days set to be mostly sunny. That brings us to the beautiful Bloemfontein. Sunny skies will hold throughout much of your day today. Temperatures, they'll start from a cool 7 degrees and rise to a warm 27. Partly cloudy skies will start your Friday before clearing by Saturday, with temperatures peaking at 28 degrees on both days. And then out in Richards Bay, expect partly cloudy skies accompanied by winds reaching 34 kilometers per hour. Temperatures sit between a cool 16 and a high of 23 degrees. Now, partly cloudy conditions will continue tomorrow, with temperatures moving between 18 and a comfortable 24. Out in Durban, sunny skies will take over, accompanied by noticeable southerly winds. Temperatures start at a low of 16 and rise to a high of a moderate 22. Now, tomorrow will be spent under cloudy conditions, with temperatures ranging between 16 and 23 degrees. All right, Mtata, on your side of town, sunny conditions will dominate your skies today. Temperatures start from a fresh 11 degrees, rising to a high of 21. Now, a sun-filled weekend is set to stone, with Friday starting under partly cloudy skies. That daytime high, though, is sitting at 24. And then out in Uba, sunny skies will remain partly cloudy throughout your day today. Temperatures ranging from a cold 4 to a high coming at you at 23 degrees. Now, partly cloudy conditions will continue into tomorrow before mostly sunny skies usher in the weekend with some lingering clouds. And then out in Kugompo City, a bright and a sun-filled day does lie ahead for you on this Thursday. Your temperatures will range between a cool 12 and a high of 21. As we look ahead, clouds-filled skies will persist with strong winds expected on Saturday. Your temperatures will reach a high of 24 degrees with some wind. Out in Ebeja, GQ, partly cloudy skies will feature across your city today. A chilly start of 9 degrees, that does increase to 21. Now, tomorrow does usher in cloudy and humid conditions, with temperatures ranging between 11 and almost doubling at 21. And then out in the gorgeous George, much of your day will be spent under mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures drifting from a cool 8 to a high of 17. From tomorrow onwards, expect consistent daytime highs of 19 degrees under bright sunny skies clear of any rain. And then out in Cape Town, partly cloudy skies will remain in place for much of today. Temperatures sit between a low of 10 and a high of 18 degrees. Now, mostly sunny skies will set the tone for tomorrow, with a pleasant high of 21 degrees that will reach you before the weekend cools down slightly. All right, Sutherland, what's happening on your side of town? Well, it's a partly cloudy day that lies ahead for you, with sunshine breaking through at times. Temperatures will shift between a cold 4 and a high of 20 degrees. Now, sunny conditions will dominate the remaining days, continuing into next week, with temperatures remaining on the warmer side of life. That brings us on over to Kimberley up next, where sunny skies are set to dominate your forecast today. As for your temperatures, it will move from a low of 9 to a high coming at you at 31 degrees. Now, the heat will continue with temperatures reaching 32 degrees tomorrow before easing slightly to 31 by Saturday, 29 by Sunday. That brings us to our final stop in Uppington, where today on your side you'll look up to mostly bright sunny skies. Your temperatures will range between a cool 12 and a hot 32 degrees. Now, sun-filled skies will turn slightly cloudy by tomorrow, with temperatures reaching a high of 33, that being the hottest for the week. Seems like the north got the summer agenda, while the south is still a little bit chilly. But let's check out that sunrise view of the hour. Straight out of Kugompo City, Leroy Sneyman said, I have to let my Expresso fam experience what I'm experiencing right now. This is incredible, Leroy. In fact, it looks so ethereal, otherworldly. I love that you've taken us on a journey there, just seeing Kugompo City from a bird's eye view. We absolutely love it. And thank you for sharing your story. And remember, you can too on 063-036-9649. That's how you get in touch with us directly into studio. For now, though, let's see what Joe Big is looking like through the eyes of Chanley.
Good morning, Mzansi. Welcome to your Thursday edition of your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We go again. We're also trying to wrap things up come top billing presenter search. Could it be Miss Ma'am? Introduce yourself to the nation.
Goeiemorgen and sanbonani, Mzansi. My name is Sukene Sufu and I'm your top billing top 40 contender.
Oh, we love a multilingual hot. How are you feeling ahead of your live audition right here on Expresso?
I am nervous but super excited. I feel like I'm in a pinch me, I'm dreaming moment.
Can I pinch you? Are we dreaming? We're not
No.
dreaming. Okay, tell everybody what they can expect after the show and where we're going.
Okay,
after the ad break.
yes, we're heading to an ad break, but right after that, we're going to be sitting on the couch and getting to know me a little bit better.
Oh, we are so excited. She is ready. We'll see you after the ad break.
Welcome back, you beauties. Thank you so much for choosing to start your day with us. We're going to have a whole lot of fun today, and we're going to cross cultural barriers. I love the premise for our overarching conversation this morning. So this is what we're going to put to you guys, and please hit our socials right now and give us a great answer. We know that love may bring two people together, but what happens when you speak completely different languages? It's tough enough already, but do you and your partner come from different cultural or language backgrounds? How do you navigate communication and those beautiful misunderstandings that come up along the way? We know so much gets lost in translation. We love this, and especially when there's a romantic involvement, it just turns it into a completely different prospect, and I love this for us this morning. So we're going to break down those barriers and connect. But if you are in a multicultural, multilingual relationship right now, please, we want to know what it's like. We want to know how funny it can get, maybe some disastrous moments. Send us a voice note, 063-036-9649. That's the number to use to stay connected for the next 3 hours, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun crossing those cultural divides and, yes, learning a little bit. My wife is a Geordie girl from the north of England, and I couldn't believe it when I got asked to gooi a remote. Can you believe the miners in the north of England have adopted that word, gooi, just like we have in South Africa? Cultural divide crossed. I absolutely love it. Now, we're going to have a whole lot of fun with this morning, so let us know if there are multiple languages involved in your relationship. How does that play out in the real world? So yes, that's going to be a beautiful underpinning for the conversation, but there's going to be some gravitas with us this morning as we really do connect with each other in the most powerful and hilarious ways. So on that note, what is coming up, ladies?
Oh man, Cape Town, we absolutely love these vibes this morning. And Mzansi, you got to get in on the conversation, okay? But the biggest conversation happening all around the country is who's going to be our next top billing presenter, Kesana. The nationwide hunt for the next face of top billing is officially heating up. And it is absolutely so beautiful to see because thousands auditioned, but only a select few had the star power to survive the cut.
Oh my goodness. And joining us is a standout powerhouse who just secured her spot in the coveted top 40. But feel good, family. Let's give a feel-good welcome, the brilliant and ever so stylish Sukene Sufa. How are you doing? I'm good. Like I said, I'm nervous, but super excited. Yeah, it feels like I'm in the middle of a childhood dream.
Oh, you can't even tell you're nervous, girl. You
Not
knocked it
at
out the
all.
park earlier.
You killed it. Let's get to know you a little better. I mean, we can see you look absolutely beautiful. We know you come from entertainment background.
Yes.
But who are you when you're at home, when your family's around you, and how are you bringing that little sparkle to our screens?
Okay, so I'm a dreamer, an all-round creative, and I view the world through a very poetic lens. So I think I romanticize a lot of things, specifically the mundane.
Yeah.
And I think how that translates onto screen is I bring this vibrant and childlike curiosity and excitement to everything I do and everything I engage with, or everyone I engage with. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's beautiful. I mean, it comes across. We can tell. You're a passionate person. And, you know, you're someone who transitioned across short films, you know, even commercials, a little bit of theater. How are you then saying, you know, we're going to kind of transition into television? How do you think it's gotten you ready for that moment?
Ooh, well, it's definitely been a journey. I've had many years of training, but I would say professionally, I've been in the industry for about 3 years now.
Okay.
And I'd say the first year was just rejections.
Yeah. So many no's.
Many, many, many no's.
Yeah.
And I think the first half of that year, I was very much in my head and I was much more in my shell and just scared to take risks and be bold. And at some point, I realized that I had to step my game up and be bold and take the risks and, you know, just get out of my comfort zone. And I think that's really prepared me for this moment where I'm out of my comfort zone and this is a risk for me. So I think it's just prepped me to be out of my comfort zone.
Love that.
But you also got your biggest yes yet. Top 40,
Yes.
top billing.
Yeah.
I mean, you've also said this was a childhood dream of yours. So how does it feel that you're officially here and that you actually said, well, this is my time now?
Well, it is so surreal. I can't believe I'm here, which is why I said, pinch me, I must be dreaming. But yeah, growing up, I just saw Top Billing as this standout show. I think to this date, I can't think of another show that is exactly like Top Billing or is to that standard. And I mean, growing up, it was a household name, undeniable to this day.
Yes, 100%. I mean, it's the best of the good life, right?
Of course.
Exactly. And you want some of that good life, baby.
Oh, yes.
Tell us, when you do get there and you're now one of the presenters alongside Zozi and, you know, even the likes of Dr. Fez, what is that one feature that you can't wait to just bring to life? Something you would be so excited to go and be a presenter on, whether it's telling someone's story or going to a specific event. What do you think you'd be able to bring, my love?
I think choosing one is difficult. They go hand in hand. I'm very passionate about colored representation. And also just the stories that the youth are telling right now, specifically in film and theater. And I would really love to spotlight those productions or those films, those pieces. When it comes to local film, I mean, a lot of my industry peers are lacking funding or lacking the support, and I would love to be able to spotlight that because my industry peers, they're doing incredible work.
Killing it.
And I would love for people outside of the creative industry to see that because, you know, it's our family and friends that are showing up, but we need everyone else to see that South Africa, the standard is up here.
100%.
And you are bringing the standard for the Top Billing Top 40.
Thank you. I love it. Sukena, congratulations for making it thus far. We wish you all the best, my gorgeous.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see. Hopefully, you know, you are the person that takes us. Right? The competition is tough, so we're going to put you through your paces in a bit. Are you ready?
All right, put me to the test. I'm ready.
Let's do
She
it.
said she's ready, and it's always so incredible to just see the immense talent that is here in South Africa, and of course, the driving passion of these top 40 contests, and that is Sukena. She's bringing her A game right here to our Expresso show.
100%, and we wish her all of the best of luck in the next of the presenter search. And my friend, you got to follow along. Remember, you can watch the Top Billing Top 40 presenter search on SABC Plus by visiting the official SABC Plus Top Billing presenter search page, or you stream it via the SABC Plus mobile application. It is that simple. But something else that is so simple is continuing to have a good time with you because we love you, okay? So there's lots still to come, right?
Still so much to come, including our favorite trio. We've fallen in love with them on social media. I'm talking about Mark Bell, we're talking Cece, and we're talking Dolly. We can't wait to chat to them.
100%, that's coming up. And then you know us in the kitchen, we are one, okay? So this is why we've got Chef Suleiman, who is coming to share with us life as a private chef. It's all going to be happening in a bit. We're going to jump on into an ad break, but we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We are, of course, crossing borders and boundaries today when it comes to language. Now, sometimes this can be used to separate us, but at the end of the day, we're more alike than we are apart. So we get to meet incredible individuals who really are making the effort to make sure that we see eye to eye. Now, Makbal is standing by, and we're going to meet Dolly as well as Cece. They're on-screen, relationships and families to see exactly how that all unfolds. And then in just a little bit, there's no better language than the language of food. So we get into the kitchen to cook something absolutely delicious. But now, though, we head over to Jersey to find out exactly how that language barrier can get a little bit smaller with every single bit of effort.
8, 9.
And you smile. You don't
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, my Feel Good family, of course, we said we've got the beautiful trio. I've got the lovely Suki with us today too. What are we about to do?
Well, welcome back, Mzansi. As a multilingual, this particular segment is exciting for me. Today, we're exploring the theme Connections Across Languages, looking at how language, culture, and everyday life can bring us closer together. Joining us is content creator Mark Bell, known online as Mark's Globe, alongside his domestic worker and on-screen co-star, Usistoli, and her daughter, Cece. Together, they'll share what it's been like learning each other's languages and the moments that have connected them along the way.
Well, my Feel Good family, let's put our hands together for the incredible trio. Okay, so we have Mark, we have Dolly, and we have Cece. Was this an early morning for the three of you?
You can see.
No, you guys look great. Okay, Mark, I'm going to ask you, what made you want to learn the language of Siswati?
Okay, so I grew up on a farm, and at that time, our house cleaner back then refused to speak English to me. So every time I would say, hi, she's like, there's no hi, it's Kunjani. So I was sort of like forced to learn.
Okay.
And it's just amazing how, like, as you learn and you grow and you develop in the language, how people light up, people laugh, people become comfortable, and then sort of the barriers or sort of break down, and people become more themselves, which is
At what age was that then?
So that was growing up really on the farm. So it was anything from, I would say, 6 to about 15, 16 years.
Incredible.
Yeah, so you have a lot of experience speaking the language, correct?
I do have a lot of experience. Obviously, Dolly has also helped me to sort of perfect it and to get better at the lingo, which has been great because we're learning new words and we're using it in our videos. And yeah, so you would obviously, when you watch some of the videos, you'll see some of the new things.
And I mean, a lot of your videos have gained the hearts of South Africans across the nation. People have enjoyed your videos. Sis Dolly, how does it feel? What does it mean to you that people now know your name because of your TikTok videos?
I'm so proud of myself. And even though, like, it's the first time experiencing such a thing like this, but I'm so proud of myself because now people all over, they know my name. Like, wherever I go, people, when they see you, they shout, like, hey, Dolly, is that you? You always after them Lungo. Like, he's the one that is always chasing me. But so far, I'm so happy. I'm really, really happy because it makes me feel good.
Yes.
That's amazing.
You should be really, really proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And Cece, are you proud of Mommy?
Yes.
And seeing Mommy online, and you also make appearances, what does it feel like seeing Mommy just be there on TikTok with all the millions of views? And do people stop you at school? Does everybody want to be your friend?
It's so funny and a bit crazy. At school, my friends show me the videos, and I'm so proud of my mom and Mark.
Oh, I love that. That's so heartwarming. And I mean, Mark, over to you again. Surely learning a new language has taught you a lot about, the culture and its people. So I want to know, how has this influenced the way you view our country?
Absolutely. It's impacted the way I view a country in a lot of ways. in terms of just understanding culture on a deeper level. Obviously, it's one language, but within that, there's Zulu is very similar. So it's sort of crossed the barriers between culture. It's understanding people, background a bit different in terms of their upbringing. It's also allowed us to connect, like I said, on the deeper level. So when sort of we get to speak to the randoms out there, they'll be like, all of a sudden you see people get excited. You see people all of a sudden want to converse, want to talk about their life stories and that. And so I think from that perspective, it definitely just gives you that thing of like a true rich part of South Africa and understanding the people and connecting on a deeper level.
Of course. And I love that this is a partnership because as much as she's helping you with society, you're also helping her with English. So, Dolly, what is the trickiest word or phrase that you still sickle with today?
I can say like thoroughly because the TH, but not like, I don't know the name. It's a bit tricky sometimes, but I'm fine. Yeah, I'm really fine. It's not that it's something bad or I'm experiencing so much things or so much weight.
Incredible. You're doing thoroughly well.
Thoroughly.
And Sis Dolly, I want to know, how has teaching Mark your language made you see your language differently?
When I'm teaching Mark my language, I just love my language. And also, it makes me proud about my language. And also, when I teach him, I'm so proud of him because when we teach him, he's willing to know everything and he listens. He's a good listener. And then most of the time, if maybe he can hear something anyway, it's a funny word outside, he will hold it until he come back to the house. Then, hey, Skokwana. He used to call me Skokwana. That's, I don't like it. Oh, hey, Skokwana. I heard this outside there. What this word mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Poti. I think they were trying to say this in such a way like this, but it's the same word.
Yeah.
You don't have to be angry or what. Okay, Sissy, it's fine. So I just appreciate the way he is. He's a neutral person that you can even talk to him whenever.
Nice.
Like everything that he wants to know in Siswati. He asks.
learn. I
Yeah,
love
he can
it.
come and ask. So I'm so proud of my language.
Guys, it's been such an absolute pleasure. We have to wrap this up. I watched one of your videos. Did you find love yet? I saw that. You did. Your crush. You found him. I watched the video. Let's wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for visiting us. Please continue entertaining the nation. We absolutely love you guys.
What a beautiful story. Their story is proof that a shared word or even a shared laugh can build a bridge between cultures. And now we're taking it over to Cape Town.
Well, yes, we are back in the kitchen. In fact, we never left because we've got Aisha Silliman here who's going to be cooking with us, and the meal looks delicious. If we are starting with fried halloumi in a salad, I can just imagine where we are going for the rest of the show. So please brace yourselves for some deliciousness coming your way. Don't go anywhere unless it's for a coffee, and then we'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true, it's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and welcome back. In August, we are celebrating the wonderful people that make up the women population of the world. And right now, of course, we're focusing on women building meaningful careers across every corner of the food industry. Now, private chef Aisha Suleiman creates memorable but also personable dining experiences for guests while navigating a career shaped by creativity, connection, and of course, Cape Town's changing seasons. Now, we catch up on her journey, her approach to food, and what continues to inspire her. So Aisha, welcome back to Expresso.
Thank you so much, Carissa.
And thanks for joining us. Listen, you came cooking because we are going to make delicious meals today. But for those that maybe missed you before or don't really know who you are, can you please introduce us to your journey in food? When did the bug bite for you?
Oh, gosh. So I am Chef Aisha. I've been a chef probably for as long as I can remember at this point.
Sure.
Private chefing I've been doing since, funny enough, since COVID. It actually took off during the COVID
That
period.
pandemic.
Yes, it actually did. Before that, I was in food media. I worked as food assistant, studied marketing, and then went on to study culinary.
Sure.
It's been an amazing journey. I absolutely love what I do. I love being in the kitchen, but we'll also see in the recipes today that there are days when I'm a little bit lazy and I like a flavor-packed full meal in a quick amount of time.
I love it. Give me 20 minutes. And she said I can put something together.
Definitely.
That's all I need. So what do you enjoy most about, for example, creating a menu, especially to do those experiences in private dining spaces that people go, this is unforgettable?
Yeah. Creating the menu is actually it's the most stressful part. It's the part that
Oh, it's
takes
stressful.
the longest. Because we've got a lot of my clients are international clients. So you get clients that will come in and say, look, we've got either a birthday dinner or whatever special occasion it is. So many people, this is the vibe. Can we do this? And I'm like, yep, sure, let's do it. And then it's a back and forth, but it's also the most exciting part of the journey is because we get to create with the client whatever it is that they're looking for, the experience. Oftentimes client will say, we need someone to do the decor as well. Are you up to doing that? And I'm like, yeah, cool.
Say
I love
less.
it. Say less. I love it. I love doing the flowers. It's the food, it's the cooking. And then obviously during the process, it's stressful, but it's so rewarding at the end of the day. When you're sitting with your client and they go, thank you so much for making, my special day, my special occasion, for being a part of it and making for what it is.
You know, you speak about international clients, but we know quintessentially as South Africans, we meet over food. We have joy and cries over food. Like everything is surrounding
surrounded by
the food. So
Yes.
you know that. Creating memories is what you're doing.
That's exactly it. And I always say when people ask, how did I get into food? It's so funny. I say, I come from a large Muslim family.
Yeah.
And so everything that we do, like you said, whether it's a happy occasion, it's a sad occasion, it's any occasion, the first question we always ask is, but what are we going to eat?
What are we eating?
What are we eating?
What are we
you know?
actually eating? Okay, private chefing, let's delve into that because I think on TikTok in particular, there's been a big surge of people bringing us into the world of what we don't often get to see. So what has the job taught you about being adaptable and really stepping up in a more intimate space?
Oh, definitely. I was actually thinking about this morning and it's so strange doing that versus being in a kitchen. So when you get to a place, especially if it's in a place that you've never been before and you can ask the client, is the kitchen, does it have everything? And they go, yeah, no, don't worry, it's a kitchen, it's got everything. And then you show up and there's 2 spoons, 1 fork, and like a pot. And you've got to feed 20 people, a 3-4 course meal.
Sure.
But it's what makes things exciting.
Yeah.
Absolutely love doing that. You learn to think on your feet. It's a challenge, but it's an amazing challenge. And
I love that. Please put out some content and let us know what we need in our kitchens because I think we are actually just pushing through with the one pan that we've had 10 years now. Winter's generally a more quiet time for what you get to do in Cape Town because of the tourism. How do you usually enjoy the more slower seasons? Do you take a break?
I do. So I do get my break during now.
Oh, beautiful.
For private chefing, it's quiet. I've got obviously other things as well that's going on. But then I relish in the quiet time because come October, it's insane. It's crazy. And it's like you've got work every day, every other day for months on end for the entire summer season. So you're going straight up until like Feb. and it's crazy.
No, and in the summer heat as well.
Yeah, so you get to miss out on all the fun things that everyone else is doing when you're like in Camps Bay and you're looking through the kitchen window and it's like, oh, it looks so good, but it's fine, I'll survive.
It's okay. We'll send you some pictures,
Yes.
Aisha. As long as you got the food good, we got the water good. Well, thank you for joining us
Thank
here
you so
today.
much.
I'm so excited to see you flex your skills. We're going to call it our private dining experience because we've got 3 courses to go through, ending with something sweet. But let's start off with some halloumi.
Yes, indeed. We are turning up the heat, excuse the pun, in our Women in Culinary series. We've absolutely loved the last couple of weeks. It's been amazing. Private chef Aisha Suleiman now shares a quick appetizer that delivers on every level. It's salty, it's crispy, it's halloumi. Why? Because halloumi, okay? And we've got a beautiful sticky hot honey sauce and a fresh lemon and herb oil. And Aisha is here. Thank you so much for joining us. We love your sensibility and your flavor palette is just so beautifully South African, and it kind of highlights how diverse and lucky we are. So thank you so much for bringing the best. So we've got some halloumi to crack on with. So you just tell me what you need from me, and I'm here for you. We've got the oil going.
Thank you.
As I understand it, we want kind of a medium heat, about 170 degrees Celsius. Not that I can tell that intuitively.
Unless we've got a little thermometer, but yes, between 170 to 180 is perfect optimum temperature for deep frying. I see that they have lovely cut all our halloumi for us.
Oh, and I like chunky halloumi. I like the flat halloumi in a wrap and that sort of thing, but if halloumi is going to become the meal, give it some substance.
Yeah, there we go. So we've just got some halloumi that's, I want to say like bite-sized or finger-sized chunks. And we've got a couple of tablespoons of corn flour. So we're just going to toss it, and that's what's going to give us that nice crisp. So we're just going to do that.
And then obviously a little bit of salt and pepper to taste.
Just for seasoning.
I love halloumi for the fact that it's kind of a gateway into a different way of eating. If you wanted to move away from perhaps a meat-dominant diet and start exploring, because it's like a flavor foil for just about anything. You can take it in so many directions.
You can, and I think it's because it's got a mild flavor, and you can, like you said, dress it up and do so. We've got a lot of different flavors today. There is honey, there's heat, so it's sweetness, there's heat, and then it's also got a nice mint and parsley herb dressing.
I love that because you literally are going to go through the experience of hot and cold while you are eating.
Exactly that. That was the whole idea.
So when it gets to experiential kind of food, okay, now I'm going to watch very closely.
So we're going to do this, and it's nice and quick.
It really is.
There we go. That's perfect. That's what you're looking for.
Oh, the
it's
bubbles.
A nice bubbling texture.
So you just do kind of a little taste test, and you want those nice, beautiful, kind of exuberant bubbles there.
There we go.
Where it looks like the halloumi is as happy to be in the oil as the oil is to receive it, yeah?
There we go. And that, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Nice and crispy.
That's amazing. Okay, well, you do that. I'm going to lay out some of our rockets.
And then we can actually start on, the heat's not on this one. On the hot honey. There we go.
And this, I suppose, it also gives you a great way of testing out those flavor combos.
Yes.
I love a bit of heat with sweet, a little bit of fresh. So I like a nice herby kind of oil to balance that out. But you're going to have about 3 or 4 different flavor notes with each mouthful.
With each one. But that's the idea. It's so lovely when you get to do that because, there's so many different flavors.
It's just going to drift across the palate.
And especially, I see that they've done it in a salad, and we've also got some baguette slices on there as well. So we're not going to fry all of that. So we're just waiting for the honey to heat up. And the honey dressing is super simple. Just honey in a pan, heat it up with some dried chili flakes. And you just want to give it long enough just so that the chili flavor infuses into the honey. That's what gives it that hot honey.
And I suppose it is when we're dealing with like bird, and I presume these started out as bird's eye chilies looking at the red colour, and that can hit hard.
They do.
But something happens through the smoking process that does kind of temper that a little bit. So if you're looking for a bit of heat but without that intensity, but Orky has done what I demand, and that's chopped up some big chilies and put it on there. Because if someone wants full chili value, this is one of those meals where you're going to get the head sweat and you're going to cool yourself down. But that's literally what happens. My father-in-law makes weaponized curries just for me to eat. Yeah, literally. No one else will eat them. I'll sit in the dark with a sweat towel and I'll finish the curry just as a point of pride. But I love the fact that, yes, you get the heat, but there's also a flavor component that we often forget about.
And that's what's important. I think a lot of people tend to forget that especially with adding heat, it's overpowering to the point where you can't taste anything.
Yeah, and for the next 3 meals. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
That's exactly what you don't want.
What I'm also liking about this flavor combo is you want something fresh, and rocket for me is beautiful because it's almost like a condiment in itself.
Yes.
Eh?
So wild rocket especially, it's got a lot milder of a taste than normal rocket, but it's got that amazing peppery flavor, which also lends
And
to
it's
the flavour
fresh
of,
as
yes.
well. Okay, so I'm going to start
that
popping
off.
these.
There we go.
I mean, look how gorgeous that looks. Oh, that is
I'll
beautiful.
bring the honey to you.
I hate to say it, but I think cornstarch will change your life once you've figured out
How
of
to
all
use
the
it.
ingredients.
Yes. I mean, you can actually smell that.
And this is kind of your vibe, accessible little treats, things that make you feel special, like you've got the chops in the kitchen, but it's so simple.
It's so simple. And the thing is, there are days, obviously, where nobody wants to spend hours in the kitchen over a meal, but you want something that's
Exactly.
delicious, it's flavorful, that's hearty, and that sometimes feels a little bit fancy.
Oh, very much so. This is bougie. Yeah, I love it.
I'm just going to pour the hot honey over that.
Oh, and my mouth is watering, not at the flavor profile, but at the thought of the texture,
and
the
taste.
crunchiness, and those. And I think with having this hot honey dressing, tempering that with something that's a little bit more herby
Ah, there we go. So
and
this,
lemony.
this is just perfect. It's simple. It's just chopped parsley, chopped mint, some lemon juice, lemon zest, olive or garlic.
And
You pour
I'm
that
making it
over.
my mission to get excited about salads this summer. Like turn a salad into a meal.
Turn a salad. You definitely can turn a salad into a meal, especially when it's hot. You don't necessarily want to be having a whole...
Oh man, well we are
Time off,
sorted.
there we go.
Appetizers are done, and I have a feeling it's not going to last very long. If you want to scan and cook along, please do that. You'll find a QR code on your screen with all of our recipes. Get the ingredients list and have a little bit of fun. But we have never cooked halloumi so quickly or easily. Absolutely for the win. It kind of makes me feel like we need to host a party tonight. You know,
do that.
but absolutely beautiful flavor development, and the crunch is all there. Well done. Yeah, I'm gonna have one taste.
Go ahead.
Come to me. You did say it.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, thank you for joining us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Expresso on S3. Now, today we are, of course, shining a light on a proudly South African brand, helping little ones learn, but also helping them connect and celebrate their heritage from a very early age. Now, we've got Mia O'Reilly as well as Mziga Sela and the founders of Cooler Kids, creating premium educational flashcards in 9 languages to make multilingual learning fun, accessible, and, of course, meaningful for all families. Let's give them a Feel Good welcome, everybody. I wish we could clap in 9 languages as well. Do you know what I'm saying? We could clock it, you know? That's another one. Guys, welcome and thanks for joining.
Thank you. Thank you. We're so happy to be here.
And thanks for bringing what is the next generation's entry into the language world. Now, Cooler Kids, let's start off with this. Incredible name. It was born from your experience as an interracial couple, which we see superficially, but obviously it goes a whole lot deeper than that. So what inspired you to take that connection and turn it into something practical?
Yeah, well, there's 2 sides to that, honestly. Firstly, it was, of course, our own personal future planning. Looking at one day having kids and expanding our family. We know that his family is in a different province to what we are. So how would we instill that language in our kids? Because we always knew we want them to learn their father's language. And so we started searching for educational tools to see what there is out there, because I'm still learning and I'm slowly making my way there, but it's taking me a little while. So we wanted to, you know, find something that would assist us there. And so there was nothing when we looked, and we started discussing it just between us. And then on the second side of that coin, we also have a bit of a following on social media. And a bit of content that we've been doing this year is that we do a Zulu challenge where he tests my Zulu. And we've got a big pillow full of like baby powder, and if I get it wrong, my head gets dunked. So we just saw an amazing response to all of those videos. I mean, almost everyone goes viral, and so many people started talking in the comments, and we felt the community really coming together through the humor, asking me to learn their languages, asking me to test him, and so it just became a discussion in our household.
I love that you mentioned the pillow, because somebody actually brought it with... No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Because I wanted to see that challenge live, in fact. So what is the background in terms of languages between you guys, or cultures?
I'm English, and then...
I'm Zulu and Ndebele.
Zulu and Ndebele, okay, okay. So more you learning than anything else here. Well, I love that. You've got flashcards. You bought 3 different packs today, expressing these languages. So why was it so important for you to make multilingual learning so important for the next generation?
Well, there's a proverb in isiZulu that says, "Ligotshwa lisemanzi." The literal meaning of that is that it's easy to bend a branch that is wet than it is when it's dry. The figurative meaning of that is that it's easy to teach, correct, groom, and basically help someone grow when they're still young than it is when they're older. So that formed part of the premise or the foundation of Cooler Kids, in essence.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And then besides just language too, we have different card packs like affirmations, for example, which has actually become one of our best sellers at the moment, because as we know, parents want to really instill those words in a young one from as little as a few months old, is to sit with them, have a moment of bonding, look in the mirror and say, I'm capable, I'm loved, I'm strong. And so we have a card pack just for everybody.
How incredible. Because we know that language builds worlds around us, right? The proverb that you just mentioned now, I mean, English has its own thing, Afrikaans, Xhosa, all of the above. And when you enter into that space, it builds that connection and breaks that barrier between us. I mentioned earlier that we actually are more alike than we are apart. They try to separate us. We said, we're not doing any of that. But I love the fact that you guys have put this out there. What has been the response so far?
It's been good. It's really been a mixed bag. And what we've tried to do is, again, make it all about the community. So we say all over our site and our social medias, if you don't see your language, reach out to us and we'll add it. So we've met so many different couples, both interracial and same race, where maybe it could be an African couple, but it's a wife that's Pedi, a husband that's Zulu,
100%.
and then at school the child learns English. So then they've asked us, hey, can we get Tsonga added, which we're in the process of adding now, and eventually we'll expand. So it's still very much the early days, and our goal is to have all of the official languages on our site.
I'm here for it. And outside we've got English and Afrikaans, and my man is half South African, half Zambian. So it's Bemba and Zulu as well. So this kid that's coming is just going to be overwhelmed with so many words, that we are here for it. And of course, the assistance with your cards too. But ultimately, with Cooler Kids, what's the dream? Where are we going from here?
Honestly, the dream for us is to have it in most households in South Africa and above because, well, beyond rather. I believe we've got a card pack for everyone because even if learning an African language doesn't seem instinctual or seem like you have a connection at first, why not give your little one a step up? Why not make that connection or come up with a new hobby? And again, we've now just launched sounds and speech. So we've got phonics, we've got vowels, we've got our affirmations, you know, instilling that self-love because the things that you say to your little one become the voice in their heads. So we'd like to see it in the homes and especially too in classrooms because over and above just a bonding moment with a parent and a child, it's an educational tool and we'd love to see teachers and educators using it too.
Mzi, you've actually got one next to you as well. So what is this one about?
Oh, this one is, let me just have a look.
Let's have a
The
look.
surprise in time.
It's a live demo. It's a live demo.
Live This one is animals in isiZulu.
Okay, so take us through about two of those.
Okay, cool. So
Let's
animals
see what
in
they look
isiZulu.
like.
The first one is Ipubesi, which is a lion.
Oh, I
Part of the
love
beat
that. And even the
second
pictures,
one?
the visuals, Ingwe, a
Ingwe,
leopard.
leopard, yeah.
And look how
Also
cute the
part of the-
leopard is.
Yeah.
I can't deal.
And you know, that too, we wanted to make sure we do everything in-house because I tried so many different suppliers for printing and I wanted everything to be super bright and eye-catching. I wanted the cards to be really thick. I know babies put things in their mouths. It can't be dangerous for them. It's got to have the rounded corners. So yeah, at the moment it's really a labor of love and it's a family-owned business. So we're really proud of it.
See it. Guys, thank you so much for turning your relationship and your love into something that's going to benefit others in so many different ways. We're talking about Cooler Kids, of course. Mzia and Mia join us in studio. So get your hands on all of these. We'll keep their details up on our socials so that you can plug in too.
Thank you so much, Cape Town. Mzansi, it's now time for us to take a look at what's happening in your 7 a.m. news. The Makhanda High Court has declared the Eastern Cape Education Department's decision to withhold 33% of public school funding unlawful and unconstitutional. The order follows a challenge by the Makhanda Circle of Unity and school governing bodies over years of underfunding. The department settled with the applicants with the agreement ratified as a court order. Some schools have received as little as half the funding available elsewhere. The department says it will work with all parties to ensure a smooth process going forward. Over to the consumer price inflation rate, which has eased to 4.3% last month, down from 5% in June. Statistics South Africa has also announced that annual food and non-alcoholic beverage inflation fell to 0.9% in July, its lowest level in more than 16 years. Stats SA says the slowdown was driven by softer food prices, lower municipal tariff increases, and declining fuel prices. Despite the monthly decline, petrol prices are 19.3% and diesel prices 28.8% higher than a year ago. The data will be closely watched as policymakers assess future interest rate decisions. Over to international news. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has hailed the discovery of oil near the mouth of the Amazon River, calling it a potential passport to the country's future. The find, about 175 kilometers offshore, was announced by state-owned Petrobras, and its size and commercial viability remain unclear. Environmentalists have criticized exploratory drilling in the biodiverse region, warning that an oil spill could devastate reefs, coastal wetlands, and wildlife. Lula says he remains committed to eventually phasing out fossil fuels. Taking it over to Liberia. Liberia has agreed to accept up to 1,200 people deported from the United States in one of the biggest deals reached by Washington as it intensifies its crackdown on illegal migration. An initial group of 20 is expected to arrive today. Liberia says they will be free to leave if they wish or apply for asylum. None of those being sent are criminals or facing persecution in either country. The government says the arrangement reflects Liberia's tradition of providing refuge to people fleeing persecution, war, and conflict. And finally, good news for party lovers, big and small. The fun may soon come with an extra feel-good factor. Scientists at Imperial College London have developed what they say is the world's first fully biodegradable party balloon, called Bioloon. It can break down within 9 months, offering a kinder alternative to conventional balloons, which can linger for years and release harmful chemicals. The new balloons cost no more than standard ones and are reportedly easier to inflate, so there's no need to burst anyone's bubble. The idea was inspired by concerns over balloon litter harming marine wildlife, especially seabirds, and Bioloon could be commercially available within 2 years. That's what we have for you with your news at 7 a.m. Let's have a look at what's happening in your sports. Over to you, Cape Town.
Thank you, my sister. Let's jump right in with some local footballing action from yesterday, and Mamelodi Sundowns certainly getting their premiership campaign back on track, and well so, with a convincing 2-0 victory over the high-riding Marumo Gallants at Loftus Versfeld. Their early dominance certainly paying off when defender Malibongwe Khoza, he volleyed home his first goal for the club. In fact, congratulations. That was before Cassius Malula then sealed that victory. Now, so many questions and conundrums circling around the greatest rivalry tour. South African rugby and New Zealand rugby have now unveiled the brand new trophy for rugby's greatest rivalry. So the trophy features a world-first design with 2 separate aluminium blades drawn together by a hidden magnet. And then the winner of the upcoming tour test series will claim either both halves, and if it's drawn, we will see each nation keep one half. I have a feeling this is going to be a generational battle between the 2 greatest rugby-playing nations in the world. Cannot wait. What an era we live in. Now we can get into cricket as a new era seems to be knocking on our doors. The Proteas women have named a very youthful 15-player squad for their upcoming T20 international series against our neighbour Zimbabwe in Bulawayo. So captain, of course, by Captain Fantastic Laura Wolfart. The team features 3 uncapped players. Fast bowler Caitlin Weinhardt makes her mark. Former South African under-19 star in Tubby Singh and Nini now makes the step up. And then, of course, off-spinner Loyanda Nzuza has been creating so much excitement. Let's see if she can deliver on the biggest stage of all. Well, speaking of big global sporting stages, it doesn't get better or bigger than Formula One. And Carlos Sainz, the fact that we're still saying his name, has signed a new multi-year contract extension with Williams Racing. So the announcement comes just a day after his teammate Alex Albon also extended his own deal, now securing Williams' driver lineup through the 2027 Formula One season to incredible drivers. I love the arc that Williams are on now. They are a part of motorsporting history, but now also a part of that future. So that's where we leave the motorsport news. Let's get into the actual traffic news now and see how you need to get to work.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. Let's head to your roads now. Out in the mother city in Wingfield, traffic is building on the N7 southbound at the N1 inbound ramp at the Wingfield interchange. Now, motorists headed that way can expect delays and, of course, advised to remain patient. Well, let's stick in Cape Town, but head to Mowbray next, where delays are being experienced on the M5 northbound at the N2 inbound ramp heading towards Liesbeek Parkway due to heavy congestion. Daily commuters are urged to remain patient as traffic moves slowly and, of course, are advised to please not text while driving. Well, that is where we leave your roads for now. We'll head into your weather. We get started now in Polokwane, where your Thursday ushers in bright but also sunny skies. Temperatures ranging from a cold 8 degrees, but worry not, that does rise to 31. Tomorrow will bring partly cloudy skies with temperatures reaching a warm 28 degrees before reaching 31 by the weekend. Klerksdorp on your side, mainly sunny skies will set the tone for your day. Temperatures start at a low of 8, climbing to a hot high of 30 degrees. Now, as we look ahead, partly cloudy skies will bring some much-needed shade, with temperatures reaching highs of 29 degrees over the next 2 days. Let's see what Pretoria has to offer. It's all about that sunshine that will brighten up your skies today. Temperatures ranging from a cool 12 and rising to 31 as your max. Now, sun-filled days are far from over with some lingering clouds, but also temperatures reaching 28 degrees tomorrow, by the weekend 29. All right, Johannesburg, out in the City of Gold, it's all about those predominantly sunny skies that are set for your Thursday. Temperatures will move between a cool 11 and a high of 27 degrees. Now, partly cloudy conditions will define the coming days, with daytime highs reaching 26 degrees from tomorrow as we head into the weekend. Mbombela, let's see what's happening on your side. You are set for sunny skies. Temperatures will sit between a low of 14. That high, though, is sitting at 32 degrees. As we look ahead, tomorrow's daytime high sits at 27 degrees, while on Saturday climbs to a hot 31. Both days are set to be moderately sunny. In the beautiful Bloemfontein, sunny skies will hold throughout your day. Bit of a cold start of 7 degrees that will increase to 27. Now, partly cloudy skies will start off your Friday before clearing by Saturday, with temperatures peaking at 28 degrees on both days. And then out in Richards Bay, expect partly cloudy skies accompanied by winds reaching 34 kilometers per hour. Your temperatures, they'll range between 16 and 23. Now, partly cloudy conditions will continue tomorrow, with temperatures moving between 18 and a comfortable high of 24. Out in Durban, sunny skies will take over, accompanied by noticeable southerly winds. Temperatures start at a low of 16 and increase to just about 22 degrees. Now, tomorrow will be spent under cloudy conditions. Your temperatures will range between 16 and 23. From Durban, we head to Mthatha, where sunny conditions will dominate your skies. Temperatures start from a fresh 11 before rising to a high of 21 degrees. Now, a sun-filled weekend is set to stone, with starting Friday under partly cloudy skies. Your daytime high is 24. Uba, on your side of town, let's get into it. Skies will remain partly cloudy throughout your day today. Now, for this Thursday, your temperatures will range from a cold 4 to a high of just 23 degrees. Partly cloudy conditions will continue tomorrow before mostly sunny skies usher in the weekend with lingering clouds, but that 28-degree high remains consistent. And then out in Kugompo City, a bright and sun-filled day does lie ahead for you. Temperatures range from a cool 12 to a high of 21 degrees. Now let's look ahead, where cloud-filled skies will persist. Strong winds are expected on Saturday, with temperatures reaching 24 degrees by midday. And then out in Ebeja, partly cloudy skies will feature across your city today. A chilly start of 9 rises to 21 as the day develops. Now, tomorrow ushers in cloudy but also humid conditions, with temperatures ranging between 11 and 21. Well, from GQ, let's see what the gorgeous George is looking like today. Much of your day will be spent under mostly cloudy skies, with an 8-degree start that does rise to a max of 17 on this Thursday. Now, from tomorrow onwards, expect consistent daytime highs of 19 degrees until Sunday, and that does remain under bright and sunny skies. Well, Cape Town, you're up next. In the mother city, partly cloudy skies will remain in place for most of the day. Your temperatures, well, they'll sit between a low of 10 and a high of 18. Now, mostly sunny skies will set the tone for tomorrow, with a pleasant high of 21 degrees. That morning low comes at you from 11 degrees. And then in Southies, out in Sutherland, a partly cloudy day lies ahead. There will be some sun breaking through at times. Now, temperatures will shift between a cold 4 and a high at 20 degrees. Sunny conditions will dominate the remaining days, continuing into next week, with temperatures on the warmer side. All right, Kimberley, sunny skies are set to dominate your forecast today. Your temperatures will move from a low of 9 to a hot high of 31. Now, the heat will continue, with temperatures reaching 32 degrees by Friday. That will be the peak of the week. Over the weekend, though, 31 on Saturday and 29 on Sunday. Finally, Uppington. Today you'll look up to mostly bright sunny skies. You're in for a warm day. It starts at 12 degrees but rises to a hot 32. Now, sun-filled skies will turn slightly cloudy by tomorrow, with temperatures still peaking at 33, that being the hottest of the week. Well, Uppington is where we leave your temperatures, but let's get into that sunrise view of this hour, because Stellenbosch out in the Western Cape has never looked this good. Bongiwe Paho, thank you for sending this beautiful morning view. I mean, yours, the same as the 6 o'clock one, just has a really grand view of what lies ahead. And I know for sure that what lies ahead is a beautiful day indeed. 19 degrees on your side, Wongwe, and thank you so much for just considering us when you shot that image. And here's that number once again on 063-0369649. Let us know exactly what it's looking like on your side of town. For now, though, we've been getting into the hopefuls for our contenders for that number one spot for top billing. And here's yet another one with our gorgeous San.
It is true indeed. Thank you so much, Carissa. And Mzansi, I'm sure you're wondering, who is this handsome man next to me? Oh, we had a beautiful lady earlier on. This is Nehemiah Chachi, okay? Part of the top 40 for the top billing presenter search. Nehemiah, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Excited to be part of the top 40. And yeah, really looking forward to it.
Welcome, my king. And also welcome to us putting you through your paces. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Yes, I
okay,
am.
beautiful. Well, it starts now because Mzansi on the way. We get to know this king right here, finding out what he's all about, particularly when it's not lights, camera, action. And then we've also got a couple of other things coming up.
That's right. We do have Carol Reynolds, who will be sharing her story of leadership in property. But for now, we'll be back right after this.
Oh, nice. Well done.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, my feel-good family. If you've just joined us, where have you been? Because we are looking to find the next face in luxury television. And look, it's not an easy task, and they've been killing it today.
100%. But our next guest is already making massive waves, from thousands of hopeful entries, my friend, nationwide. He's officially secured his spot in the coveted top 40 of the top billing presenter search. It's big, right?
It is massive. And look, he's already a brilliant visual storyteller, a creative force, and he's bringing his unique energy and style to the competition. My feel-good family, please put your hands together for the multi-talented Nehemiah Chachi.
Yay!
My love, did I pronounce your name wrong? Please say it for the nation. They need to know this household name.
Nehemiah Chachi.
Nehemiah Chachi.
Yes.
Like from the Bible.
There we go. So you get Jeremiah,
Yes.
then you get Nehemiah. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being in the building, Nehemiah. And I feel like this is where we get to know you a bit better. I saw a whole lot of people loving your entry, by the way. So well done on that.
Thank you.
But who is Nehemiah when he's not there in front of the camera telling people that, welcome to Top Billing? You know, who is he?
So Nehemiah is a husband and a father in that order. In fact, I tell my oldest daughter at 3 years, right? I tell her, my wife comes first. And on another day, she says, Papa, I am the wife today.
Oh, that's so cute.
So yeah, in a nutshell, that's who I am, especially in this phase of my life where fatherhood and being a husband is important. And I try to juggle, you know, honoring, you know, friendships, you know, family, and try to do things that I think help me to ease off being on camera.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you might have to juggle something else now.
Yep.
Being a top billing presenter. But
Yep.
you also have a lot of experience in front of the camera and behind the lens. I mean, you're a content producer, you're a director. How has being an actor as well helped you step behind the lens?
I always say, especially coming from an acting background, and that's how I started within this industry, I always say performers make the best content directors, especially in unscripted, right? And it's up for debate, but I really come from that background, and when I came behind the scenes, for me, it's just really been about first people, then story, then trying to get the perfect shot.
Right.
So as a performer, I value, I think, the people that we first encounter before we encounter everyone and their talents. Yeah.
Love that. It's all about the people, Amandla. And Nehemiah, this is where I know as well. You know, we always talk about top billing and just how so many people aspire to be on it. But why was the time right for you to enter now?
I've been on the journey of auditioning the past years, right? I think the last presenter search, I kind of did do my video actually.
Yes.
And this time around, woke up one morning, my wife was like, yo, did you see the top billing presenter search? I'm like, yes, I think I did. And she showed, I was like, you know what, this time around, it makes sense. I've grown to become a version of myself that's ready to take up such a huge responsibility. And here we are.
Wow.
Here we are.
I think it's really special that you also have the support system back home that's pushing you to live out your dream, even though you are a family man.
That's
She's
right.
like, go out and do your thing, hubby. Okay, so we know that you're creative. You've got the background in directing, content producing.
Yeah.
If you were to content produce a segment on Top Billing, what would it be?
Top billing strictly, right?
Yes.
So I've been curious about how students spend their budget on luxury. So most of the time, people think luxury is expensive.
Yes.
In fact, there was a home in Cape Town, I watched recently on Top Billing. The family or the couple, they had a lot of second-hand items within their home, right? So I would love to do a segment on Top Billing where we find out how students or young people live the best life on a student budget.
I love that. That's interesting.
Right? Yeah. So whether it's outfits, curating an outfit with the student budget, whether it's creating a nice dish or meal with a student budget, or creating a travel and adventure experience with a student budget, I think that would be very interesting.
I feel like when we travel, we still try to use a student budget because you're really just trying to save.
And student budget, metaphorically speaking, in terms of how best can utilize that to live the best life or the good life.
I love that. And let's say, friend, the good life became your everyday. You know, how would it change Nehemiah's life to become a top billing presenter?
Growing up, Top Billing did something to a lot of us. So I'm a 90s kid, right?
Yeah.
And every time when we watched Top Billing, it gave us access to a world that we could be a part of way before social media, right?
True.
Way before TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, right? And for me, just to be able to carry on with that legacy and make sure that I can contribute something to that.
Yes.
And if anything, viewers can continue to be part of every home, every interview, and anything that we showcase within the TV show. So for me, really, to carry out that legacy, it'll be an honor.
Oh, Nehemiah, hopefully we'll be welcoming you into our homes every single Thursday night.
Yep.
Crossing fingers.
Listen, Mzansi, this is exactly what we love to see. It is dreams coming true, and Nehemiah Chachi being in the building, bringing this incredible energy to our seat today. And I tell you this much, my friend, you can still catch up on all things, the Top Billing Presenter Search, rather, all in the name of SABC Plus.
Of course, you can watch the Top Billing Top 40, as Zansan said, on SABC Plus by visiting the official SABC Plus Top Billing Presenter Search page or streaming it via the SABC Plus mobile application. We're handling things over here at our Samsung DQX studio in Johannesburg, but Cape Teasy for Sheezy, what do you have for us?
Oh, Joe Sizzle, thank you so much for introducing us to yet another incredible contender. We can't wait to see how he does in this hour. For now, though, let's shine another spotlight on women. They're doing the things. And this time around in the property space, we're talking about the KZN North Coast that's being called South Africa's new property capital. And this month, of course being Women's Month, we're meeting one of the women leading that charge, and that is Carol Reynolds, Pam Golding's area principal for Durban Coastal, and of course, former Miss South Africa Universe.
Can we get a round of applause?
Oh my gosh! In the company of greatness.
Our career DNAs are intertwined.
Yes, absolutely.
I love the fact that you actually indirectly gave me an opportunity when I first started in my career that opened some major doors for me. So thank you so much.
Such
Thank
a pleasure.
you. Thank
I'm glad
you.
I could be a catalyst.
To watch your arc through the industry has been crazy because you often are front page news. Your life has been crazy. Now we seem to have found some zen calm in the most beautiful place in the world. How do you feel when you wake up and open your windows? Why is this heaven?
So I am thrilled that KZN is finally the place to be. It's been a long time coming, but I finally feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. There's just been so many shifts at the moment and a lot of factors that have sort of culminated in this positive sentiment that's driving the market. So it's a really exciting place to be. And the beauty about KZN is when you wake up in the morning and open the curtain, it's sunny 365 days of the year.
I think from an investment perspective, I think most of my mates, we were growing up trying to get to that financial level so we could buy a property on the North Coast, just to feel it, to have the weather, to have that green energy. I love it.
Yeah, as we fly into Durban every time, I'm just like, this is home, surely. This is where I need to be. But as woman to woman, I did want to find out about the pivot in your journey and career. If we throw it back to 1994, if I'm not mistaken, you were finishing your law degree, but then also decided to get into property practice. So how did that even happen?
So my mom actually owned a Pam Golding franchise. She's actually the longest standing PGP franchisee.
Come on.
So when I was doing law, I realized I was a hopeless waitress and I needed a student job. So I did a bit of modeling on the side, and then my mom said, well, come and try property. It's in our blood. My grandfather was a developer. My father was a conveyancer, so he was a property lawyer. So I dabbled in it, really enjoyed it, loved the excitement of putting a deal together, of helping people find their dream homes. And let's face it, it paid a whole lot better than waitressing at that point in time.
Now, if we look at the screen right now, they better bring those pictures back up.
Look at you!
How far away or close does that moment feel right now?
Oh my gosh, that was, can you believe it, 30 years ago. I mean, I'm revealing my age. But,
and you look the exact same, it's wild.
I wish. But it was, in fact, that was the pivotal moment in my life because it took me out of law and it took me into this incredible world of pageantry, of modeling, of television. I met Nelson Mandela, and he played a pivotal role in my life. He is still probably, for me, the most iconic role model.
The true north.
He really is. And I went to have coffee at his home in
as one does.
As one does. Casual. And I sat down, and what struck me was that he served me. He had staff standing around, but he stood up and he actually poured my tea and he served me my tea. And I thought, wow, this man is just so incredibly humble. And then he chose to sit next to me on the couch instead of sitting opposite me. And I just thought, you know, that's collaboration. That's servant leadership. That is just sitting, holding my hand and saying, I'm part of your team. We're here together. I'm in this with you, as opposed to ever feeling a sense of hierarchy or an us versus them. He was just the most incredible man, and I think that he shaped my perception of leadership.
Right, because you say servant leadership is the way that you go when it comes to your team.
Yeah, so I believe in leading from behind, in giving my team all the tools that they need to be the best versions of themselves. I'm not a dictator. I don't like standing in front dictating to people and telling them what to do. I want to support them. I want to nurture them. I bring a bit of psychology into my leadership through mentorship, through coaching. And essentially, you want to create a happy, harmonious team, a beautiful culture in your office. It needs to be the place where every real estate agent wants to be, and then they thrive.
And that must have taken quite a lot to divorce yourself from that needing to take care of absolutely every detail. When you took on that franchise, obviously it's an investment. You must have wanted to make sure that every little box was ticked. What has it taken to grow that business? I think 60 plus people employed by you now. You think of that financial imprint alone, what that means. But from your side, what has been the key to creating this kind of thread?
So I've always been a big dreamer. I'm a visionary. And no matter what, I will stay the course. So I've got tenacity.
Hold the line.
I've got tenacity. And at the time when I started that business, I'd relocated my whole family from Cape Town. I had 2 little mouths to feed. There were months where you couldn't draw a salary. You know, as an entrepreneur, you've got to manage your cash flow so carefully. But I had this dream. It wasn't big enough for me. I needed to be a market leader in my area.
I want the whole
North Coast. And so I had to engineer a way to find an investor to be the catalyst for me, to bring in the capex that I needed to do the big merger and to grow my team. And so that's what I did. And, I'm all for partnerships. I'm all for collaboration. Sometimes you can't do it on your own. And I remember one of my favorite quotes from Pam Golding was that nothing worth having is ever built alone.
Wow.
And I think that kind of just really resonates with me as a woman, as a team player, as a collaborator, and as a representative of the Pam Golding brand.
Come on.
What does Pam mean to you? To have, I've mentioned the word true north a few times this morning because it feels like we're dealing with icons.
We are.
And you can certainly consider yourself one such
I
person
don't know about
That's right. I know you are.
I've worked in the pageantry space for some reason since I was 19 years old, and I see the doors it unlocks, not just on the pageantry stages, but as entrepreneurs, as leaders in the female space. To have Pam as that shining light, how much of an influence has that been on you?
Huge influence. I mean, she emulated the values that I aspire to. In fact, she reminds me a lot of Madiba in the way that she ran her company. It was about those human values, compassion, empathy. Pam would hold your hand and make you feel like the most important person in the room. She had this ability to uplift people. And for me, true leadership is about uplifting, it's about inspiring, it's about creating a vision, and then your whole team is so motivated to jump on that ship and be part of that vision. And that's what you want. You don't want to tell people what to do. They know what to do.
They must feel it, yeah.
They must feel it, and they must be inspired, and they must be motivated to be part of it.
Get up and do it.
And I don't think anyone ever said no to Pam.
No.
Exactly.
In fact, I think she sold a home to Madiba. You know?
Exactly.
So he was one of her clients.
And Robbie Williams.
She said, say less.
So
I'm
Madiba
here
didn't
for it.
say no. So, yeah.
I did want to find out from you, nationally, women now account for the majority of property ownership in South Africa.
Yes,
That's
it's
wonderful.
so exciting.
Considering our history as women is such a 180.
Amazing.
So are you seeing that pattern happening in Durban too?
Yeah, we are. I mean, it's really exciting. I think women are financially independent now. The beauty with property is that it appeals to our nurturing nature. So as women, it's such an attractive asset class because you can play with it, you can decorate it, you can renovate it. So it gives us a bit of a creative
It can
outlet.
breathe within its own journey.
Exactly. So I think as an asset class, it really appeals to women. And what excites me is seeing women being so financially independent that they can make these intelligent investment decisions for themselves. And I'm thrilled. It's amazing to see.
Carol, thank you for sharing that.
Brilliant.
Confirmation that I need to step into this space.
I have a feeling a seed has been
I was
planted.
like, my Barbie house. I can't wait to decorate
I'm
it.
going to let you for the 3 months that we are going to be separated now over this heartbreaking period. That's what you're going to study. You're
I'm going to study
estate.
property. I'll call up Carol anytime.
Oh, I love the fact we were going to ask what makes the North Coast such a valuable investment prospect, but you can contact her directly and speak to the franchise if you want that hookup, and you will be treated like absolute gold. I can promise you that. And especially if you are a potential female investor or homeowner, please, this is your opportunity.
Please, let's go on this journey together. But that, of course, wraps our Women's Month property special. Now, for more on the KZN market, head over to pamgolding.co.za. Carol, thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you
so much.
I am optimistic. I am passionate, very passionate. That's one thing I know for sure. I am Pam.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, my feel-good family. Thank you so much for sticking around. Now, look, it's time for us to get one with our Dovelies. One thing that Zanzan and I are, we've had experience. It's, of course, that social media can inspire us, but it can also make it very difficult. And, of course, to feel uncomfortable in your own skin, too.
100%, because I feel like confidence is such a big touch point when we talk about what's been happening. But, my friend, it is all about the confidence, the authenticity, and embracing who you really are. And it's one of the greatest forms of self-care. Now, Dove's experiential lead, Laune Molefe, as well as South Africa's poet, actress, and Dove brand partner, Bukale Boikanyo, my friend, she joins us to unpack the topic. Everyone, let's give them a feel-good welcome. Our queens in the house.
And you guys said we're going to show up today with these fits, the hair.
Showing up confidently.
As you should.
That does. Yeah.
These little sayings that Dove come up with, I absolutely love it. Laune, I'm going to get to you because especially with Dove, you guys always put confidence in the forefront. Why is confidence and Dove, why do they go hand in hand?
Because we believe that confidence, right, should not be a source of anxiety, and beauty should not be a source of anxiety, but rather from within, right? Because if you feel confident, you'll feel beautiful, you know? So we don't want it to be something that gives you pressure, and confidence is really part of our big purpose. And that's why we really want to put on this message of real beauty lives within. So that's what we strive for.
I love that. And Mutali, I'm so excited to hear your answer to this because I feel like you're someone who's grown up in front of the camera. So confidence has obviously been a big thing since you were a kid.
Yeah.
What does confidence actually mean to you, and how has it changed in terms of your view of it over the years?
Sure, that's so true. I think for me, confidence has always been rooted in self-acceptance, right? So like you're saying, from a young age, it's accepting every single version of myself and knowing that in every single version there's power in my voice, right? So I think for me, that's really been the growth. But more than anything, it's been a move towards impact, right? So ensuring that I'm not only the person who's confident, but I'm empowering other young women and young girls, which is why I love work that we do through the Dove Self-Esteem Project, and now work that I'm excited to do through UNFPA as their regional youth champion, ensuring that young girls and young women know that their voice matters and beauty is one that's rooted within them, in every version of themselves.
You know, we're voting for you for president.
Oh, stop it.
We'll be lining up. Amanda.
Girl power.
Okay, now, we were talking about social media earlier on and how sometimes it's very uncomfortable to be your true self. And the truth is, it's always highlight after highlight. So why was it important for Dove this time around to create the space for people to be their raw, authentic self?
Yeah.
So it's always been a part of our messaging, right? I think especially when you log onto social media, you're seeing the same thing. Filters that you see on social media are the same thing. You're seeing the same faces. So it's really important for us to try and make sure that the faces that we also portray and also the message that we give out is that you need to know that confidence lives within. Beauty lives within, right? And not carry out that message that beauty is all cookie cutter and a one size fits all. So we're all worthy of being beautiful and believing that we're beautiful. So it shouldn't be someone's messaging that you need to look a certain way.
Right? And we shouldn't compare ourselves as much as we do, because it's so easy to be able to do that, right? So Butlale, talk to us about this. How do you protect your self-esteem in a world that is so filled with comparison, especially on these pages where we're all looking at so-and-so has this and I have this?
I think for me, it's always pulling back to self, right? I think the work of self-acceptance is a constant work, right? So constantly coming back and reminding myself of my purpose, reminding myself of my why, filling myself up with community and the people that pour into me, right? But also, I think having rituals that ground oneself, right? So for example, for me, that's journaling and making sure that I'm reflective and I know my own voice and my own values and my own ideas. But also rituals such as having an everything shower with my favorite Dove products, right? That kind of center and pull back to self. So I think it's a constant work. It's a constant work of reminding yourself of who you are and what part of you love and which version of you are you at that point.
Right, and why you are worthy of being, you know, happy to be you and not someone else.
Yes, 100%.
I love that.
B, we've loved every single version of you.
I love that.
I mean, I interviewed you years ago when you were like a baby still. And now look at us 50 years years later.
Girls you guys are incredible.
We love it. You guys did good here with your brand partner.
Love it.
And listen, ladies, I also know that when it comes to Dove, right, you guys genuinely just honestly have a message, like you said, right, about the skin that doves and making sure that you're looking after yourself as a dovely. So I want to ask you, Butlale,
yes,
what would you say to the young girls out there who possibly aren't feeling so confident, who are like, one day I want to be like Butlale as well and be able to be, you know, comfortable in my own skin?
I think the one thing I constantly say is your voice matters, right? And every single point, there is some sort of way that you can contribute your voice because your voice has power, right? But also give yourself space to grow, to evolve, but also give yourself permission to take up space, right? There is no perfect version of yourself that you need to get to. Every single version of yourself matters. So take up space wherever you are, in whatever version of yourself you are. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm going to take up all the space.
Yes.
Every space all the time.
Okay. Take up my space too.
Okay, we'll take up space together.
Exactly.
My Dovelies, thank you so much for joining us. It's always such a vibe when you guys are here, and we're also always feeling a lot more confident after you guys have left after our conversation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Listen, Mzansi, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about feeling comfortable being yourself and loving yourself.
Of course, we've heard it this morning. When you choose authenticity over comparison, we create a space for greater self-belief, self-care, and, of course, confidence. What a beautiful chat right now. I think let's take a breather, no?
Yeah, let's take a short break and we'll see you after this. We're going to just chat to our Dovelies.
Love it.
So tell me what your morning routine is with Dove.
Where do I start?
Dove with 1/4 moisturizer, which cares like cream for 24-hour nourished skin.
Your skin's looking glowy.
Glowing. Dove, the #1 bar, recommended by dermatologists.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
So it is Expresso. My name is Nehemiah Chachi, and I'm excited to be part of the Top 40 Presenter Search 2026 Top Billing. And I'm with the one and only
Zanele Potelwa. And oh, it's a good day.
Right. With that said, our next guest has been capturing hearts across South Africa with this distinctively real lyricism and deeply moving sound. From stripped-down emotion of Lankel Talat to his high-energy, soul-searching new release, Die Erste, Dianru is reminding us why local music matters. Please give him a feel-good welcome.
Come on.
Welcome, Dian. Welcome, man. How you doing?
How are you guys? Well, thank you. Yeah, very well.
No, man, we're doing great. We're doing great. You are from Cape Town, Western Cape, right?
Yes, I grew up in technically Somerset West, originally from Boksburg, so sort of a bit of a Gauteng and a bit of a Cape Town boy. But I'm back in Pretoria now, so yeah.
I love that.
That's right. Dion started writing songs and playing gigs around the age of 15, right? And seeing that you were inspired by the likes of Ed Sheeran, when was that moment you decided, you know what, I am going to do this?
I think the first time, like, I went home after school, I never did homework.
I love that.
I did homework up until about 15, and then I discovered music. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. So I was, like, literally standing in my parents' yard, watching a video of him, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to give this a try. Just never looked back, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Good story, actually, yeah.
Talk to us about 2 years ago, you know, from your early demos in 2024,
Yes.
which was Test of Time, your EP. How has that changed in terms of your current sound now?
It's changed so much for, like, a multitude of reasons. I was Dianru when I started out, and then I wanted to do English, and I was scared my name sounded too Afrikaans. So I switched back to sort of English name, Martin Phillips. Had a stage name for a bit.
Really?
Yeah. And did Taste of Time under that, and then re-released it under Dianru a year afterwards. And then, yeah, just decided to switch this year back to Afrikaans music and fully commit this time.
That.
Right, and obviously, in speaking of Afrikaans music, right, how has your songwriting process evolved over the years? And especially, I think, with one of the songs that you have written, you were very at a vulnerable space in your life, and there were certain things that were unsaid, and there was some sort of a heartbreak. How do you navigate that raw vulnerability?
I think in the past, I sort of always used to try and write every day, even if I didn't have a song in my head, just to get out and get good at the actual skill of writing.
Yeah.
Whereas now, when something happens, I sort of see things around me, and I try to write a song about something specific.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to go through a bad breakup. I got 3 good songs out of that, which we recorded and put out this year. So yeah, I was lucky enough for that. I wrote like 100 songs about the breakup, but 3 of them were good. So we put those
It
ones
seems
out,
like all heartbreaker songs are hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly, yeah.
I feel like artists just pray on that. They go, okay, someone break my heart. Someone break my heart.
It is,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
But Dian, then talk to us a little bit just about, you know, the current pulse of the modern Afrikaans music scene, you know. Talk to us about how it is that you genuinely feel like, or rather felt that you had to return, and why it's been so rewarding, you know. What are the things that you kind of seen where you're like, yeah, this is why I had to come back?
So the number one reason that I decided to make the switch, so that there's this very big Afrikaans artist, Rian Bernardi, so shout out Rian. But he told me, like, he saw my Instagram one day and he was like, dude, let's go and have a coffee. I want to talk to you before you sign anything. And he sort of guided me into how much money he's making, how his shows look, and what the success in Afrikaans actually looks like. And I was like, well, I could be trying to chase English and struggle for the next 10 years, or I could sort of make a name in Afrikaans now, and which would make the switch a bit easier when people already know me. So that sort of made the decision, and I posted an Afrikaans TikTok video, did better than anything I'd done for 7 years before that in English. The first one, I was just like, okay, let's try this. And Afrikaans people seem to find the music. They like the music. They like the videos. So yeah, it's good to see your own people actually enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
Baie mooi.
Yeah.
Baie mooi.
Earlier on, we spoke about the heartbreak, right? And that particular song, is it Lankel Delat?
Yes. The first one we put out this year, yeah.
And how has that song done for you?
It's done amazing. So I'll tell you now, we had targets for each of the songs that we were going to put out this year. So the first one had to get 30,000 streams, the second 60, then 90, and then we wanted to do 1 million streamer at the end of the year, which would hopefully be the one that breaks you into the industry.
Yes.
And the first one did over 100. So I think it's on 110,000 now. So just immediately, it showed everyone, like, people in Afrikaans really enjoy what I'm trying to do. So yeah, building on it, the song is very different. It's not a very commercial Afrikaans song, more of a folky sound, but it's good, yeah.
I love that. So are you the Afrikaans Ed Sheeran, essentially?
I'm going to try to be.
I know, you're already doing it.
Big shoes to fill.
To us, you are, okay?
Okay,
and let's
awesome.
talk
I'll
about
take
the
it.
Ergste, because that's a little bit more up-tempo, you know, than Lankel Delat.
Yes.
Let's jump into that, you know. How do you decide when a song calls for it to be up-tempo, or when it decides, you know, let's be sad and heartbroken?
So, like I said earlier, I wrote like 100 songs about that breakup. Within like the 2-month span of you go through the sadness and you're depressed and everything feels slow, and then you go through the, okay, I'm going to spite them now. And things are going to be upbeat now. I'm going to go out and be wild. And yeah, that's sort of, in the whatever happens in the time you're feeling, that's sort of the songs that come out. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Dian, thank you so much,
Thank you so
for
much,
joining
guys.
us this morning. And I know you are going to be performing.
Yes, I am.
And we are definitely looking for that. And I think we're going straight to that song.
Oh, no, not right now.
Not
What
yet.
we're going to do, we're going to jump over to Cape TZ because he has to go do a sound check first.
Ah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't it always so lovely to have amazing people like this that we can celebrate?
That's right.
Yeah.
And I
Thank you
think
so
it's
much,
always
guys.
exciting to know what's happening in that genre of Afrikaans music.
Yeah, 100%. And listen, Mzansi, this is where we 100% say to you, you got to make sure that you check out all his beautiful music because he is, in fact, the Afrikaans Ed Sheeran. Yabona ke ngoku. But right about now, shall we jump over to Cape TZ for Sheezy?
Let's do that.
Okay, Afrikaans Ed Sheeran, I am here for it. I can't wait for the lickies to be played out on the show. We'll wait for that as we delve into some pasta. So here's some news. A bowl of pasta can actually be comforting without feeling super heavy. And as our Women in Culinary celebration continues, Private Chef Aisha Suleiman is still with us to show us how her ricotta, parmesan, baby spinach, yes, there's some health in there, and fresh lemon come together in a silky sauce. It is so perfect for like a quick lunch or a cozy dinner. So let's get into it.
Yes.
Me, I love a pasta. I don't always eat it because when I want a pasta, I want a real good one too.
You want to go. That's
I want
exactly
a good
that.
pasta.
So like you said, we're going to add some veggies in there. Spinach. You're
Come
more than welcome
on.
to add. We can do some grated zucchini in there if you wanted to add your veggie flakes. So let's just get
That's
that.
kind of giving spring to me.
It is.
But I think peas, zucchini.
Oh, nice.
Hey?
Yes. Anything that's green and fresh and vibrant, especially since, like you said, spring, we're moving on to our warmer days now.
Yeah.
Just wait for that to heat up. So
Sure.
pasta's already done and we're going to just create, like you said, a really nice, a good silky sauce for
I
us
love
to do
that. Okay, so we'll go in with the garlic.
Yes.
But Aisha, tell me more about the pasta choice. So people go crazy and say that it depends on the sauce and the choice of the shape and the. Is it really scientific? What's going on here?
Maybe scientific. It's a
What's
bit much,
happening?
but it is. It definitely is. So we've got a rigatoni, so it's got little ridges. So you're looking for something where it's got if it's a thinner sauce, you want something that's going to hold onto the sauce. You want a pasta that's going to get in there. So the ridges, they actually are there to hold sauce and it clings. That's what they say. It's clinging to the sauce. And
I just judge a book by its cover. I'm like, that pasta looks cute. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to use it. So we've got an option to also use like a spaghetti or like a tagliatelle.
Yes. So if you want something, I like to call it a twirlable pasta. So you could do things like a spaghetti, you could do your tagliatelle, your linguine as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Are we going? We're going.
Okay, there we go.
We're getting there slowly but surely. I will say you should have doubled up on this because we know spinach.
It's
infamously known to disappear.
It is. It's so funny. It's a whole bowl, and then like you would look at this, we're just going to do that.
And it will
by the
disappear
time
in
it's done, and then you're
seconds.
left with a teaspoon of spinach, and you're like, but where did it go to? I don't understand.
I'm not mad at it though because there's so many other flavors we are adding in this. So we had an entire conversation around cheese. Of course, earlier on we used halloumi and we fried it.
Yes, we did.
And it held its integrity. This time around, it's a softer cheese.
So we're moving on to a softer cheese. Yes, we're doing a ricotta. So this is the base of our cheese sauce, if you want to call it that. So we're just waiting for our garlic and our spinach to do its thing in there. And then we are going to add the ricotta, seasoned salt and pepper, and then parmesan.
Of course.
Always.
Because you did remind me that ricotta is actually quite a subtle cheese.
It is. It's quite a subtle cheese. So the flavor is really mild and it's really good for building flavor. So the flavor that we're building that with is lemon or lime. So you want something citrus that's going to cut through the creamy.
Yum.
All of these amazing things.
Me, I'm not hearing a sizzle happening on
Yeah,
the
I know.
side
This
of
thing
the...
is actually like, there we go.
Let's
move
pump
to the
it
bigger.
up.
Yeah?
Let's pump it
That,
up.
'cause that one is flat. We'll switch you off. Let's
There
do
you go.
That
I
sounds
wanna
like it's going to
hear-
do its thing. There we go.
I want to
can
hear
actually
some
hear it now.
action happening.
Yes, I can actually hear that now.
All right, so we've got our olive oil, salt, pepper,
Yes.
baby spinach, ricotta, parmesan, and lime. And then we've also got some pasta water.
Yes, so it's reserved pasta water, and that's the thing that is going to give us the silky texture with the cheese. So I always like to keep, doesn't matter what pasta you're making, absolutely keep some reserved pasta water. So what I've said was you boil your pasta water, your pasta, depending on what it is, according to your package instructions. And then in the last minute or two, because pasta goes very quick, you're going to scoop out some of your reserved pasta water because we're looking for the starchiness.
And that's what thickens everything
That's what thickens everything. It's what binds all the flavors. It what binds the cheeses together, and it gives you that incredible sauce.
It's also just very chefy. Like,
It's
I've
very
seen it on
chefy.
all the cooking channels I've watched. They're like, oh, just take a bit of pasta water, throw it in.
Yeah.
I told you with that spinach.
There we go.
I knew this
And
was
look at that.
happening.
Now it looks like there's absolutely nothing, like we never even bothered.
Ah, this
So we're
sizzle
gonna
makes
do
me
that.
so happy.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do actually is turn off the heat.
Okay.
Just because ricotta is so finicky sometimes. And
What
then
would
we-
happen?
You can
get things to split sometimes. So it's cheese. So we're just going to turn off the heat. You don't want a high heat. We're going to add that.
Oh, it's quite crumbly, but also it goes smooth.
It goes smooth so quickly. We're going to do that.
It's giving tofu. I like
Tofu.
this. Yeah.
And then we're doing that.
Lovely. Can I cut these?
Yes,
or are
you
we
can
using
go.
the
Yeah,
zest?
we're doing juice and zest.
Juice and zest.
So
Oh, the
now
pressure.
We're going to add the reserved pasta water. Ideally, you do it 1 ladle at a time.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you for trusting me with the kitchen tools.
With the kitchen
Aisha.
tools.
Wait, let me actually zest it in
So
here.
we're just going to heat that back up.
And lime, not lemon, right?
Lemon or lime, whichever.
Okay.
Citrus fruit works for you. I've done pastas with like an orange as
Have
well.
you really?
Or a grapefruit.
I was about to ask you about the grapefruit. So you zest and use the inside of it.
So yes, so we'll zest, and then when we're done, cut it in half, and we'll just use the juice of about 1 lemon or lime, depending on the size.
Okay.
Oh, and it smells amazing.
This smells good on this side too. I love a citrus. Is your sauce coming together?
That is coming together. We're just waiting on you.
No pressure, no
stress, no stress. And then we'll add the pasta.
The sous chef is falling behind. Okay, I don't know how much zest you need.
That should be fine. That's more than enough. That's perfect. So we're waiting for that. Thank you.
And then we got to cut it in half. Juice it up first. That was my chefy trick of the day. Squash the lemon.
Squash the
do we
lemon.
put
No,
this
go
in
ahead.
there?
Yeah, go ahead. We can go directly into that.
Oh, and that's nice and juicy too. Both of them.
Yeah, both of them we can do.
So what is it about cheese and citrus that goes so well together?
I think it's just the combination of the creaminess and the acidic, or the the sharpness that a citrus provides that cuts through that. Oh, okay.
And for a step like this, were you supposed to cook your pasta entirely or just a little bit?
So you're cooking all the way to al dente.
Al dente.
So what you're looking for is it's not a mush, not a soft mess, but also not enough crunch. You don't want any crunchy pasta. We're going that. And then that's basically it.
That's it. And then we get
so
this
simple.
delicious pasta.
And when you're done, yeah, that's what we end up with at the end.
Okay, so we have to do a very quick taste test because this looks too good not to eat. And I'm so curious about the flavors coming through. And as we get into this, that QR code is on your screen, Expresso fam. So please go ahead and scan it for a maybe light lunch that you can have today. Does this hold well in the fridge?
Oh, it does.
Yeah?
And you can just put it up in the microwave or refresh, but it's a lovely, lovely, lovely dish.
Apologies for the small portions, but it's just a taster. It's just a taster. All right, cheers to you. Thank you for joining us
You're
today.
welcome.
I knew it was going to be so good. 10 out of 10. Don't miss out. Scan that QR code. Cook along with us. Make yourself some pasta. What are we still cooking later?
We've got we're ending off with a nice chocolate dessert. A very quick one that you can pop in the microwave.
Oh my God. Say less. We'll see you after the break as we finish this. Oh, that is good.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Listen up closely. South African sport has given us plenty to celebrate over this past year. Graham in particular has been at the forefront of all of this celebration, from world champions and record breakers to teams making history and the global stage. Now, this weekend is a big one in Mzansi because those achievements will take center stage at the 19th annual South African Sports Awards as it comes to Sun City under the theme Crowning Greatness. And while you're used to seeing him right here on Expresso, this weekend Graham Riches is swapping the studio for the big stage. Gray, you're hosting the ceremony.
Oh, it is so awesome. So exciting. I think I don't know, my heart is in a lot of things. But the power of sport to transform lives, there is nothing that comes close. Want to deal with trauma? Put them into sport. You want to give them a safe place? Put them into sport. You want to grow the girl child? Put her into sport. So this is just amazing.
And I'm learning that time in and time out. You and LKG will be holding it down this Sunday, the 23rd of August. So how are you preparing for a huge night like this in SA?
It's not so much a preparation, it's a full circle moment for me. So to put it in perspective, someone like KG Monchane, the wheelchair tennis player, I met her when she was in high school, and she put me in a wheelchair to play tennis with her for an entire day.
Wow.
That changed the course of my career. She's done amazing things, broken down doors, and I get to be just a little part of that story. But to see that come full circuit, she's now nominated as one of the Athletes of the Year. She's got a Wimbledon title to her name. Get out of town. This is like the greatest gift that's ever been given to me in the sporting lane. I'm not a down-the-line, hard-nosed sports journalist. I'm far too biased to South Africa for that.
You've got heart.
But even the broadcasters in that space and SABC Sport understand that I have so much emotional investment, but I also have the opportunity to help those careers take the next step. And that's what we do on the show every single day.
That's right.
What
You're also a
privilege.
consummate professional. So if
Well.
anyone was going to handle it all, it's you, Gray. And I can't wait to see you just shine in action. I mentioned in the intro, the theme this year is Crowning Greatness. Now, when you look at the achievements being recognized, what stands out to you when it comes to the greatness?
Women in sports.
Yeah, period.
And there is a reason why this is happening during Women's Month. We owe the female athletes that have been creating space around them, just like Lerato has created space around her in the industry.
Right.
And I felt it yesterday. When I walked into the Super Bowl, I could feel the space that was created around her for other women. It's amazing to me that the industry has started to finally answer the talent that is there in the female space. So that's amazing. What Laura and the team have done, what Banyana have done, they have been working so hard. Many of these athletes not in a professional structure. Some of our cricket players, biggest moment of their life, not that they're playing for the Proteas, that they got to tell their cab driver they're going to work this morning. That's it. And that's what the SA Sports Awards are about for me. It's not just the pinnacle performances on the field, it's how much we have grown and the access that we are now offering. And that's on the shoulders of giants like this. So it's a golden era. It's not just the Springboks. Everyone is entering into a golden era for South African sport. Greatness on another level.
I mean, even the individual sports like running, I think about Gerda, just really superhuman, doing her thing over there time and time and time again. And, you know, they keep saying that the reason why we focus on male sports is because women don't bring in the business and the money and the bums and seats.
Whatever.
This has changed.
Completely. We saw it during the T20 World Cup that we hosted here.
Come on.
When Ishmael bowled the fastest ball bowled by a female in the history of the game, it was like the world just suddenly took notice. Now, there was a reason, I have a feeling, why the Women's World Cup had an 800% increase in viewership. I'm telling you, it started with our ladies here proving that we can step up on any platform despite the challenges that we face. But the flip side of that coin now, there are job offers available in football in America for young South African girls.
Right.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
Boom.
We've done the job.
We've done the job.
And
They've done the job.
They've done the job. The women have done the job. And you're going to continue doing the job on Sunday.
Cannot
23
wait.
August, it goes down. Okay, so you headed to that Sun City stage. What can we expect as we're streaming in on SABC, as the fans and the people are in the crowd? What are we looking forward to?
Gayton.
Shout
Gayton's
out
going to be
Gayton
rocking. If we can keep him
McKenzie.
off that stage, it's going to be interesting. But he's all in for sports.
Yeah.
We're going to see a little bit of everything. We honour the administrators. We honour the technical experts, those poor 4 referees that take our scorn every weekend
As
and have to
in
deal with
awards
VAR
would go
with actual
to-
awards.
Wow.
We give community awards to those driving recreational sport where we know it has the greatest impact in South Africa. And what I'm loving, the nominees, it's gogos. Using, as we see them in the communities around us, propping up the early childhood development spaces. They're now using sport to transform lives. Why? We don't need a big solution. We can process the trauma. We can bring more people in. We can create safe places with sport. So that's, I love, yes, we're going to honour the Chad Leclos and those of the world.
For sure.
Because we need that tip of the spear in sporting achievement for sure. But for me, it's grassroots. It's what's happening on the ground level, because that's when you change the trajectory of a South African child. And nothing does it like sport. You can come after me if you want. Nothing touches sport in
He's
that lane.
standing 10 toes down, and we love it.
100%.
And those 10 toes are going to be in very uncomfortable shoes the whole of Sunday. Are we doing outfit changes? Are we looking forward to seeing Graham in his fashionista?
Why? Because Larato, okay?
Because Larato
No, I think we've whittled it down to a few less changes now, but I want to give her space to shine. So obviously when I get dressed, Frank Bespoke is the only guy that I wear. He's probably the best male outfitter in the tailor in the country, but he understands that it's not about me. It's about creating a foil, just like in ballroom dancing. You are there so that your partner can shine in that space, but you've still got to be able to stand
To
next
hold
to her.
your
You know what I'm
own.
saying?
Come
So
on.
he's just class through and through. So I can't wait to see the looks that get tied together, but he's got quite an expansive brief with what I've got to stand next to. But I think for me, it's a little bit of a balance of having that big show energy, being able to create the gravitas of the moment. But you know what I'm like. There will be a lot of free-flowing conversation in between, because it's real people, man. It's real people in a real
Great,
moment.
just make sure somebody takes photos, because we want to do a Monday highlight with you and make sure
100%.
that we see every detail. Okay, some of the nominees that have come through, let's go through them, because Sportsman of the Year, I mean, look at what we're
I mean, it's
dealing with.
I know a lot of these guys, and we've interviewed so many of them. Like Kevin and I go back to like teenage age group kind of understanding of each other. I mean, to put it in perspective, Sports Star of the Year, Temba, Akani and Malcolm. How do you choose between those? How many times has Malcolm saved rugby for us? Single-handedly turned the tide of a match during a World Cup tournament. He's done it. Akani has carried the weight of South African athletics since Wade injured his knee. He's been a solo, but he is brand South Africa, and he is doing it. He is one of the hottest prospects on the global stage. The Temba Bavuma got shoved into a pressurized position with no guardrails, no one protecting him, and he stepped up and he did it. And he has proven himself not only as a player, but as a leader. How do you choose?
Well, yesterday you missed out. We had a great time with Chad Leclos. Of course, he mentioned that he was experiencing breaking history, but also the devastating Sea Point fires at the same time where he lost his home. But his perspective on life is incredible. He's like, you get back up, you keep on going, you keep on swimming, baby. So congrats. I think Chad's also going to be in the midst.
Definitely. He's handing over award. Castor's there, one of my absolute favorites. I mean, we are opening with these boys. I hope some of them are there on the night. I know they're in a bit of a break between crazy schedules, and they've got the big upcoming inbound tour. But what we feed off from these guys as normal South Africans, we have all been riding on the coattails of sport. So now we get to say thank you.
We say thank you to you, Graham.
To you.
Graham Richards, LKG. They're going to be on the stage this Sunday hosting the 19th Annual South African Sports Awards. It is going to be incredible, celebrating the athletes, the teams, the personalities that have made their mark over this past year. Now, the ceremony does take place at Sun City Super Bowl under the theme Crowning Greatness, and you can catch all that action, of course, happening this Sunday on SABC 1 and see who takes home all the honors. Graham, it was an honor. Thank you for being with us.
I can't wait.
All right, well, the show does have to go on 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. We do need to see what's happening on your roads. And not only that, we've got to check out what is happening with your weather as we get into your traffic. All right, out in the Cape Town CBD, traffic is moving slowly inbound on FW de Klerk Boulevard and the elevated freeway. Now, daily road users are advised to keep a safe following distance and, of course, to exercise caution as they head on out on their morning commute. We wish you all the best out there as you tackle the last bits of traffic. Let's get into your weather to see how we can prep you for the day.
Every journey should be more rewarding. Simply fill up at Shell, scan your Shell V Plus rewards card and pay using your ABSA Visa card. Enjoy up to 30% real cash back through ABSA Rewards, up to 50 cents per litre instant cash back on fuel through Shell V Plus Rewards, and up to 2.5% cash back on qualifying in-store purchases. Every journey is another opportunity to earn. Keep filling up, keep earning with Shell V Plus Rewards and ABSA Rewards.
And you know we love it when we can give you double the reward, so make sure that as your car hits the tar, that you definitely get in on that. For now, though, let's get into your weather for the rest of this Thursday. Well, Akwana, you are our first stop for the day, where your Thursday ushers in bright and also sunny skies. Temperatures will range from a cool 8 degrees and then peak at a high of 31. Now, tomorrow will bring partly cloudy skies with temperatures reaching a warm 28 degrees by Saturday, peaking at 31. All right, Klerksdorp, on your side, mainly sunny skies will set the tone for your day today. As for your temperatures, it will start at a low of 8 and then climb to that hot high sitting at 30 degrees Celsius. Now, as we look ahead, partly cloudy skies will bring much needed shade, with temperatures reaching the highs of 29 degrees over the next 2 days. That brings us into Pretoria next, where sunshine will brighten up your skies today. Let's delve straight into your temperatures. A low start of 12 that increases to a peak of 31. Now, sun-filled days are far from over with some lingering clouds. Your temperatures will reach 28 degrees by Friday and 29 over the weekend. All right, Johannesburg, predominantly sunny skies are set for your day today. Let's get into those temperatures. They move between 11 and 27. Now, partly cloudy conditions will define the upcoming days, with daytime highs reaching 26 degrees from tomorrow as we head into the weekend. And then in Mbombela, we shine a light on you, where today, in fact, is all about the sunny skies. Temperatures sit between a low of 14 and that high of 32. Now, as we look ahead, tomorrow's daytime highs sit at 27 degrees, while Saturday climbs to a hot 31. Both days are set to be mostly sunny. In the beautiful Bloemfontein, sunny skies will hold throughout much of your day today. As for your temperatures, that starts at a cool 7 degrees, and that will develop into 27 as the day goes. Now, partly cloudy skies will start off your Friday before clearing by Saturday, with temperatures peaking at 28 degrees on both days. And out on the coastline, the side of Richards Bay, expect partly cloudy skies accompanied by winds reaching 34 kilometers per hour. Your temperatures will range between 16 and 23 degrees today, with a 25% chance of rain. Now, those partly cloudy conditions will linger into tomorrow, but there will be a high of 24 waiting for you. And then out in Durban, sunny skies will take over, accompanied by noticeable southerly winds. Temperatures, well, they'll start at a low of 16 and increase to 22, with an accompanying 25% chance of rain. As for the weekend, it does warm up by Saturday, peaking at 28. On the side of Mthatha, sunny conditions will dominate your skies today. Your temperatures will start at 11 and almost doubling to 21 as your high. Now, a sun-filled weekend is set to stone, with Friday starting under partly cloudy skies. That daytime high is 24 by tomorrow. In Uba, skies will remain partly cloudy throughout your day today. Temperatures will range from a very biting 4 degrees to a high of 23. Now, partly cloudy conditions will continue tomorrow before mostly sunny skies usher in the weekend. There will be some lingering clouds here and there. Out in Kugompo City, a bright and sun-filled day lies ahead for you. Temperatures range from a cool 12 to a high of 21. Now, looking ahead, cloud-filled skies will persist with strong winds expected on Saturday. Temperatures reaching 24 by midday. Ebeja, on the side of GQ, partly cloudy skies will feature across your city today. Temperatures, well, they will start at a cold 9, but at least increase to a high of 21. Now, tomorrow does usher in cloudy but also humid conditions, with temperatures ranging between 11 and 21 degrees. Let's head into the gorgeous George next. Good morning to you. Much of your day will be spent under mostly cloudy skies. Now, your temperatures will drift from a cool 8 to a high of just 17. From tomorrow onwards, expect consistent daytime highs of 19 degrees under bright sunny skies, and it will be clear of any rain. Heading into Cape Town next, with partly cloudy skies that will remain in place for most of your day. As for your temperatures, it will sit between a low of 10 and a high of just about 18 degrees today. Now, it's mostly sunny skies that will set the tone for tomorrow, with a pleasant high of 21. Into the weekend, though, it does get a bit chillier. Sutherland, you're up next with a partly cloudy day that lies ahead for you, with sun breaking through at times. Temperatures will shift between a very cold 4 and a high of 20 degrees. Now, sunny conditions will dominate the remaining days, continuing into next week. Your temperatures will be on the warmer side, so you can look forward to that. All right, Kimberly, you're up next with sunny skies that are set to dominate your forecast today. Temperatures will move from a low of 9 to a high of 31. Now, the heat will continue with temperatures reaching 32 degrees by Friday. Over the weekend, Saturday's 31, Sunday, 29 degrees. And then we pull up in Uppington as our final stop for the day. Today, you'll look up to mostly bright but also sunny skies. Let's look at your temperatures. It will start at a minimum of 12 and peak at 32 as your high. Now, sun-filled skies will turn slightly cloudy by tomorrow, with temperatures reaching that high of 33 degrees and remaining in the 30s over the weekend. You know the deal already. As we wrap up your temperatures for today, we have to check in once again with the sunrise morning view. Now, a recap of 6 o'clock, we started in Kugompo City. Now, this is Leroy Snyman's view of this morning's view. Absolutely gorgeous. The way the sky just melts from one color into another as the city is still sleeping, but you are up, Leroy, and that's all that matters because you managed to capture this beautiful image. Well done to Kugompo City. Up next, we headed to the Western Cape, out in Stellenbosch. All right, Stellies, through the eyes of Bongiwe Paho, a gorgeous morning view. We forget that Stellies is surrounded by these gorgeous mountains, and just nestled at the foot of it is a beautiful small town. So we appreciate that, Bongiwe, and thank you for that gorgeous reminder. And then finally, for 8 o'clock, sticking in Cape Town, we headed to Greenpoint with Buyelwa Mpepo, who shared this morning view. Not forgetting those mountains, once again, that are surrounding the Western Cape. We thank you for this beautiful morning view. I hope you're at a hotel somewhere overlooking what is going to be a beautiful day. All right, 3 morning views in the bag. That wraps up your Klein Vrydag, and we know that we're going to have a great weekend ahead. 063-036-9649. We've got our Friday images to get into tomorrow, so make sure that you get to snapping.
Now, I want you to remember this name, Ruantha Pillay. Why? Because she's top 40, baby. I'm nervous and I'm not even in the top 40. How are you feeling on this crazy morning?
Well, good morning, Graham, from a beautiful Cape Town day. I'm feeling very excited and just so excited to get to know each other a bit better.
Oh, man, we're going to put you, what's the saying, out of the frying pan into the fire.
Oh.
No, it's not that bad. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. But yes, she is going to be showing her broadcasting chops in just a moment as we literally put her into the role. And we are loving the journey of our top 40 finalists. So well done for making it this far. Absolutely brilliant. And then, yes, Dion Rue is going to take us inside his latest breakup because apparently he's written about 40 songs. So if you're feeling the pain, we'll connect with you and we'll make you feel just a little bit better. Now, he is a phenom in the music industry at the moment and you'll find out why. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, listen, the top billing presenter search has officially reached its top 40. And we've had the absolute honor of seeing so many contestants come on through to our Expresso stage from across the whole country. Now they get one step closer to landing one of the most coveted roles in lifestyle TV.
We've all wanted it. We've all dreamt about it. Most of us got in the industry for this job. Our contender, and she is just lovely. Rwanda Pillay brings a unique blend of business, a lot of creativity and wellness, which kind of fits the top billing lane perfectly. With qualifications in accounting and business, she's also a performer, a poet, a dancer, a photographer with a natural love for storytelling. And now she tells this story to the whole world. Can we give her a round of applause?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Well done, girl. Again, well done.
It's giving big brain energy. We are here for it, but also creativity. She also got the memo of the pink. We're here for it. Rwanda, welcome and thanks for joining. I know that you've expressed yourself through so many creative avenues, which is gorgeous. Graham mentioned poetry, but also things like dance and music. So how have these helped you shape your journey and also tell stories through creativity?
Wow, I love you for saying that, because what dancing was, and that was my first creative outlet, and it was fantastic because I got to learn that I have to have a relationship with my body, and life starts from here. And it grounded me to the extent that I was able to put myself in situations and circumstances that challenged me. And that's why we're here.
We're just watching parts of your dancing as well. Was that in a gallery? Where was that?
So that was actually for a bridal fair modeling audition. And it was just after the audition, I felt the creative energy and I wanted to just enjoy the moment.
Just let it flow through you.
Yes, and my favorite thing is to free flow, and you'll see that I actually put audio on after. Yes.
So you're not dancing to a beat or a sound?
I'm just dancing to the vibe.
Come on, vibes.
There is a whole lot going on here, which is great for us because the viewers are going to want to kind of peel those layers back. Each piece of content, each house you're in, each amazing guest that you're going to make a connection with, this is going to reveal more sides of yourself. You're playing also in that aspirational space, but it looks like you got the chops to live that life yourself. So with the business element to what you're doing, what informs that? Why was that such a dominant pillar of the person that you are?
Thank you, Graham. So with accounting, that's where I began. That's how I discovered who I am, and that I've got this amazing analytical side to me that is an asset to everything in my life. I've learned how to do task management, problem solving, and it's just grown me, and it's honestly become a little bit of an asset, hey?
And not just to you, in the production sense, that is an asset that we all get to lean into, so that's great.
It's true. I also feel like you lead with curiosity, and that's probably why you have all these avenues you can go through. Traveling's also some of your loves, the history in South Africa. So when it does come to telling people's stories and experiences, what is it about people that really draws you in and fascinates you?
You know what it is? It's the glint in your eyes. It's the moment that you're having a conversation with me, but you're somewhere else. You're sharing a moment with your loved one. You're telling me something that changed your life, or you're sharing a recipe with me. Whatever it is, I love people knowing that they're heard and that I can, be that for them, even if it's just a small little moment.
I love that because there's going to be moments you're going to be looking into a person's face and they're not going to know how amazing they are, and you get to be that person who reveals that to them, and there is magic in that. You also like green spaces, and you're going to be touring some of the most beautiful gardens in the world. What is it about that space that gives you energy, that inspires you?
Okay, so I volunteer in a heritage garden, and as much as I do enjoy hiking, yes, I love hiking, and I think it's because in that time I'm so involved in the grass, in the soil, in weeding, and it's very meditative for me. It's just a time to, once again, get back into my body. But the thing with gardening is it shows you a process in time.
Oh, patience.
Patience. You grow, you put the seed in the soil, you water it, you take care of it, you nurture it. You don't dig it up to check if it's growing.
You love it, you leave it.
Well, you maybe do that once, and then you don't do it again.
How about your work with senior citizens as well? I mean, you have got so many things, jumping off points that we could get into. That also feels like a paying back moment. So what is that all about?
My grandparents were a very big part in my life, and they, to an extent, really raised me. And my most cherished moments was sitting in the lounge with my granny and letting her tell me her story of life. It was so cute. My favorite thing about her is when she'd do something great, she'd look at me and she'd be like, I'll just give myself a tap on the back.
Aw, the effort, Granny.
So that kind of instilled the love for senior citizens.
Yeah.
But just the fact that they've got so much of life to live and they just want someone to tell it to, and I'm here.
And relevance. There is relevance there that I think we forget. There is generational wealth that is there.
Wisdom.
Okay, you have just knocked us off our feet. Your nature is absolutely wonderful, and you're kind of authentically in this space. I know you're nervous, but you should be, because this is a great opportunity. So good luck for your very first interview in just a moment. The incredible Ruantha, our top 40 finalist, she is going to be continuing her journey towards top billing as a part of the presenter search with a real trial by fire. She is going to be connecting with an interview in just a moment, but she definitely has the storytelling chops, I think, to do it justice. So congratulations and good luck, girl.
I can't wait to sit back and let you take over, all right? We're going to get into a performance out in Jozi, and then, of course, Ruantha gets put to the test.
Thank you so much, Keptizi Foshizi and Mzansi. You know Expresso is the home of exclusives, and we promised you that the incredible Dianru would be performing for you. But this is the thing. He's performing his song Groet for the first time on any platform right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So everybody, let's make some noise for the king. It's Dianru with Groet.
Luister hierin, ek's reg om jou te bel. Is ons net geleer, onthou jy hoe my vel, joune vir altyd warm sou hou. Jou hare op my kussing en klere in ons kas, staar my in die oë, en as dit anders was sou ek elke woord is in ons, die beloftes in grond weer uitdruk. En jou soen, die trane in jou oë weer wegvee, praat en van jou hart weer is geen, en maak of ek van alles kon vergeet. Want dis wat ons doen, as pyn hier in jou hart is zwaar raak, help ek met die las wat jy dra, maar vanavond sal jy jou hart moet groei. As ek geweet het, wat ek nou weet jou nie gesoen het, of opgegee, maar het gebeur het, om maak dit sien. Jy sien, die trane in jou oë weer wegvee, praat en vir jou hart weer is geen, en maak of ek van alles kon vergeet. Want dis wat ons doen, as pyn hier in jou hart is zwaar raak, help ek met die las wat jy dra, maar vanavond sal jy jou hart moet groei, vanavond sal jy jou hart moet groei.
Good morning, South Africa. We are live on the Feel Good Morning Breakfast Show. This morning, we're exploring the theme connections across languages, looking at how learning someone else's language can bring us closer together. Joining us is Jigo Jordan, a Zimbabwean content creator who has spent months teaching himself Afrikaans, one children's book at a time. He's here to share his journey and even give us a live reading to show off what he's learned.
Oh, I love it. And in case you missed it, Rantha is in our top 40 when it comes to our top billing contenders. We're so excited to have her here. So excited to have you here too. Let's give them a feel good welcome, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Jigo, welcome to the
Thank
show.
you.
And I'm so glad you dressed for the occasion.
I'm prepared.
You're prepared.
I wanted them to know I'm in this 200%.
Listen, you got to give the people what they want. They've been saying the khaki shorts got to make
Do you
an
want me to
appearance.
stand up?
I would love it if you stood up.
Like, guys.
Give us the legs. It's the legs for me. Hey?
And the head too, I know they requested it. I was like, guys, don't worry, I got you.
The fans are here for it. I can see them losing their minds on the other side of the screen. Die Bene is 8, die Kate is 8. We are here for it. There's some of the requests, in fact, that came through saying, please wear the shorts.
A lot of comments.
A lot of How many pairs of khaki shorts do you have?
I had to take 3 actually.
I think you chose the right one because we're matching right now.
Oh, yeah.
Did we get the same memo?
No, I think it's a Cape Town thing, I guess.
It's Cape Town thing?
I think it's the 2 Durbanites in the Cape Town studio.
Oh, bring in the heat, bring in the fire, but we're here for it. But Jigo, let's get into your journey. So you grew up speaking Shona back home in Harare. Of course, we know you're from Zim. What made you want to learn Afrikaans? What was it about the language?
Guys, just know that I love Afrikaans people.
Yes.
Like crazy. I love the way the language sounds. That's number one. My best friend is Afrikaans, and I got to hear it from a closer range. And trust me, I was like, I need to speak this language. It is so beautiful. Then I made it happen. You know? I want to connect with the Afrikaans people, you know.
Nou, kan jy Afrikaans praat of?
Ek praat Afrikaans.
Jy praat
Dis dag 15 vandaag.
Ah, dag 15.
Yeah.
Oh, jy doen so wel. Me too, I'm learning, don't worry.
As for me, I know the Durbanite version of Afrikaans.
You, the Durban one is interesting.
It's a different breed there.
What kind? Well, where are you buying to?
We're going to the posy.
Well, I'm learning. It's an education for sure.
Yeah.
Why did children's books end up being your teacher? And what's the hardest word that you've practiced?
Okay, so I went to the Krainfontein library. I was like, I'm getting me library books, you know, baby books. A child, I told myself if a child can learn, then I can learn too because I'm willing to do this. A child is being told you have to, you know. So I was like, let me get those books they read. Then I'll also think like a child. I'll teach myself like a child. And then I can be able to speak it, you know.
Yeah.
So, and the hardest word is begin, or aangenaam.
Aangename kennis.
Aangename kennis. But aangename was tough for me.
I get it. It's hard to wrap your tongue around when you haven't been doing that since you were a kid.
But
you're doing so well, Jigo. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
No, dis 'n plesier. Okay, so your family and friends obviously saw you online. We've all seen you on TikTok, Instagram. You've literally made us cry with laughter with your journey that you've taken us on along with you. So what did they say about this new venture?
I feel like I've inspired a lot of people to also want to learn Afrikaans because they've been coming to my DM and be like, who's teaching you? Please, please give us the contacts, you know.
Wow.
And then they also want to ask, where did you get the books? And I'm like, the library, get you a TP. TP is going to do the magic
Now
for
show
you.
us, what do you have there?
It's TP books.
Wow. TP, the collection. Leer my lees.
So, yeah.
I think you've also inspired me, hey?
Yeah.
I definitely
Right?
have to learn some of this. I'm going to take those authors and...
Yeah. It's actually, and they also introduced me to like a TP program. They were like, we got you. We're going to give you a whole program where you're going to learn more so that you can speak in 5 months.
Wow.
5 months. Okay, we are counting along with you. We are on day 15. 5 months to go. You're going to be so professional.
Ek sal praat Afrikaans.
Yeah, yes.
And before you share more Afrikaans with us, is there a Shona word that you'd like to share with us?
So to say I love you all you can say Ndinokudai.
Ndinokudai.
Yes, Ndinokudai. Or if you want to speak to one person, Ndinokuda.
Dinokuda.
Yeah.
That sounds like a beautiful name as well. All right, well, from Shona to Afrikaans, laat ons som tippie hoor.
Okay.
Can you read for us a little bit?
Okay. So when I read it the first time, I was saying, DT is my Kati.
You gotta show the screen what you're actually saying. What?
Okay, but now I can read properly, you know, because it was bad, but dit is my cat.
Yeah.
Then, die kat sit op die bed. Ek sit by the cat.
It's tricky because some words can be in English
In
and
English, it
Afrikaans, like
sound-
bed,
see, and the
sit.
picture is describing, and then that's how easy it is. And I was like, if a child can read this, I can understand this.
Yeah.
Ek sit by the cat op the bed.
Can I try one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, turn the page. That one's too easy.
Yeah,
give me the next page. Give me the next page.
Give me a little bit.
Yeah. Go for it, Randa.
Ek gee vir die kat kos.
Ah, period.
That was so easy. For me, it was
Okay,
tough. Yeah.
my turn.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a difficult one.
You say it's gonna be the difficult one.
Yes, we have to find something.
Please read this.
Can I read from there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have this one.
Tippie hik. Hey hik en hy hik. Hy byt op sy lip. Hey, oh, hy hik.
There's
Not
no
a
way
hik,
you
hy
read that
hik.
just fast. That's not normal.
Oh, it's a hiccup. My director's trying to say it's a hiccup.
Okay, I'm surprised because
What did you say? Because I said hick.
I was saying hike.
Hike.
At that time.
Hey, hike and a hike. On the mountain.
So, I mean, there is progress. There is a lot of progress.
Beautiful, Chico.
You know, there is a lot of people that are teaching me. And everyone is very friendly with me, you know. So that's why Afrikaans people, they've got hospitality. They are willing to just be like, okay, no, you said like this. And they're just happy when you're trying, you know.
Beautiful. And then you get to the Afrikaans food and then you're in.
Ooh.
Then you're in for
Ooh.
good. You're
Guys,
not turning home.
Guys, I can brine now.
Ooh.
Give me that thing, the brine thing. Give me the spices. I got you. I feel like I can even open a kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Well, Chico's got plans.
And Jigo's also going to be in the Socky. So, yeah, we have a lot of things that
Right.
we're going to see for you.
Let's go.
I love it. From Zimbabwe to the world, this is how we bond together. And that's through opening up the opportunity to learn from one another. Now, that journey, of course, shows that new language can start with something as simple as a library card and a children's library book as well. Thank you for teaching us, for testing us.
Thank you.
Chico, we appreciate you and well done, girl. Rwanda, you did incredibly well at both Afrikaans and at the interview. All right,
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back, my feel-good family. Look, we've been at it since 6 a.m. Zanzan and I have not had breakfast yet. We are very hungry. And the next interview, they're not making our stomachs any better over here because we are starving. And Mzansi, we all have those obsessions. And this is one big one, whether it's music, fashion, sports, gaming, food, especially if it's that original recipe kind.
100%, baby. I'm already feeling like my mouth is watering. In fact, I want to lick my fingers in advance. You know what I mean? KFC is taking those obsessions and putting them at the heart of a brand new experience with the launch of KFC Rewards. Feed all of you. Now, here's a sneak peek. Watch this.
Kupa stryj państwu. Yes, I said drive through, ma'am.
Crunch master, please.
We love it. And Mzansi, you see, today we're joined by KFC Africa's Chief Marketing Officer, Hloni Mohope, and Digital Director, Homotso Malatse. Let's give them a feel-good welcome.
Yay! Do you know we're such good friends? They said we can call KG and H.
I know.
How lovely.
I hope this means I'm going to get a 21 bucket piece at my house. Definitely put anything for you guys.
Oh, fun. H, we just watched that incredible TVC over there. You guys officially have your own reward system, your own rewards program. There's so many out there. What makes this one different?
Well, I would say there are a lot of loyalty programs out there. And I think a lot of them tend to expect consumers to actually change their behavior to fit the program. We really wanted to flip that on its head, right? And really speak to how consumers are already behaving. So if we think of South African consumers, they're obsessed about so many things beyond our finger-licking good chicken at KFC. They love music, they love culture, drops, you know, fashion, you name it. And as a brand, I think we wanted to say, guys, we see you, we hear you. It's not about buy, you know, and then earn more points. We really wanted to say, we understand your obsessions. We want to feed all of those obsessions with our brand beyond the finger-licking good chicken. So that's what I think really makes it different.
Just when you thought it couldn't get better, KFC says, yes, it can. Okay,
Yes.
come on. And KG, talk to us. What are some of those rewards that would be waiting for us? And what's the most unexpected thing that one could unlock?
There is so much you can get from KFC Rewards. Like Tony said, we feed all of you. So monthly, you can unlock a KFC item from Zinger Wings to burgers to twisters to crushers, anything you like that you enjoy. So we give you a catalog of 4 products that you can choose from. And then once a month, we do a special mission, which is an exclusive drop. So it's a money can't buy experience. It's a collab. It's something that people can't get their hands on. And KFC gives you that access to that culture.
Love that.
Zan said she wanted that 21-piece bucket.
It's me,
The iconic one.
That's my best friend, yes.
But there is a chance for viewers and for Zan to experience this iconic bucket in a special way. What is it?
Well, firstly, our KFC bucket is so iconic, as you've mentioned. And I think a lot of our fans share amazing stories and memories, whether it's with friends or family around the bucket. So what we really wanted to do was bring the bucket to life for our fans. So we'll be going to 3 iconic locations with our iconic bucket. It will be Joburg, which will be Fourways, Cape Town, Canal Walk, and then Durban, which will be Gateway. And effectively, the experience is really an introduction to KFC Rewards, where we'll be bringing to life all incredible obsessions that our fans have spoken to us about. So I would say download the app, get onto our socials, and we're really looking forward to enjoying this moment with our fans.
I love that. I love that you guys think about us as the fans, right? So then, KG, take us to this. If I'm a customer and I'm downloading the KFC Rewards app for the first time, you know, how do I do so? And also, just along with that, how do the missions work?
So it's very simple. KFC Rewards, that's the point. We kept it simple. So it's 3 steps to start and then 3 steps to get rewarded. So to start, you download download the app from your app store. You sign up if you don't have an account. If you do, you sign in, and then you opt in on our rewards tab. Simple. Download, sign up, opt in. Those are the steps to get in.
Love it.
Now, once you're in, this is where the fun actually starts. So like I said, there's 3 things here as well. 3 ways to get rewarded. Missions, drops, and deals.
Okay.
So missions are at the heart of the program. Every month, we give customers 3 missions to complete.
Okay.
Once they complete those 3 missions, they can then unlock a reward of their choice, which is a KFC reward. There you can choose, like I said, anything from our product catalog that we give you in that month.
Yeah.
Then you've got drops, and this is the exciting part. When we spoke about music, sports, gaming. This, on the 11th of every month at 11, we drop a special mission. Once the customer completes that special mission, they can unlock experiences or collabs or music tickets. You saw last week, I'm sure some of you saw that we went live with the Boys of Soweto times KFC cardigan. So that was an exclusive collab that 250 customers who completed that mission got.
Wow.
So that's the kind of deal that comes in there. And then lastly, there's deals. So just for being part of KFC Rewards, every month, you don't have to do anything. You go on the app, you will have 4 exclusive deals for you that you can redeem. So to start, download, sign up, and opt in. And then to enjoy, you get your missions, your deals, and your drops.
Are you guys able to share an example of what a mission would be?
Yes, so we've got 3 missions. The first mission would be a product mission. So try something on our menu. So we give you something to try so that you can experience KFC.
And then would you just do a photo or your receipts in order to prove that you did it?
So what you do is you go on the app, you purchase it on the app, or you purchase it on the kiosk. We know that you've purchased the item we've asked you to, and your mission is complete.
Perfect.
As simple as that. And then we've got a mission where we ask you to come to KFC, so continue coming and engaging with us. And then the last mission is tell us something about yourself, because we really want to get to know our fans and their obsessions so that we can give them better rewards as the program grows.
That's beautiful. And no one has to hate from outside the club because everyone can get in.
Exactly.
It's free to download the app. It's free.
It's free, guys.
You're speaking the South African language, guys, which you always have been.
Exactly.
But congratulations, guys. This is so big and amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. My Feel Good family, go, go, go. Go download the KFC app now. You heard it here first in Zanzi. The KFC Rewards back at hitting malls in Joburg, Cape Town and Durban from September all the way through to October.
100% download the KFC app, explore your missions, and see the experience for yourself, my friend. Feed all of you. That's what it's about, right?
Yummy. I think here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we like to eat. We like to kimba all the time. So right now, we're heading over to Cape Town. Graham's in the kitchen.
All right, so when the chocolate craving hits, okay, who am I to stand in the way? Okay, if we're waiting for a full cake to bake, it's simply not an option, okay? What are we going to do? I'm panicking. I've got people coming over and I need chocolates. Well, private chef Ayusha Suleiman is wrapping up our Women in Culinary cook-along with a rich microwave chocolate cake that we're not even going to make. We're going to explain it, but I'm going to eat it because I need something. I've watched you cook, Ayusha, in the most amazing way, create the most accessible menu ever. So just very quickly, can you talk us through how these would come together? From the cake side and the sauce side, we've got really simple ingredients, but it's just kind of mix and gooi in the microwave, right?
It is essentially that, yes, Graham. So what we've got is just very quickly wet ingredients, dry ingredients, 1 bowl, and you pour it over into whatever thing you're baking it in, microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes, and all done.
Ta-da! And then it pops out like that. Okay, why is a microwave chocolate cake such a beautiful thing to have in your arsenal?
It's like you said, it's one of those things where if you've got guests coming over, or that little, 8, 9 o'clock at night, and you're like, you just want to end off the night with a little something sweet, but you don't want to bake a cake because, let's be honest, baking a cake takes hours.
Completely. Or you've got kids that steal your cake whenever you make it.
Or you've got that. Or you've got kids that just don't want to wait.
Exactly.
This is actually the perfect thing.
And it's also a great way to introduce to the kids the culture of cooking.
Yes.
Okay, if people want to connect with you, if they want you to be their private chef while I eat this delicious cake right now, how can they reach you? How can they connect?
They can DM me on Instagram. It's my handle will be shown, but it's at chef_Aisha_, and then email would be name.surname@gmail.com.
You can hear me eating over my microphone. Absolutely delicious. If you had to give one piece of advice to the cook at home, what would that be?
Oh, that's a good one. Explore.
Explore.
Love, honestly say explore. Just whatever it is that you're feeling, if it's a flavor combination that seems interesting to you or not sure, go for it. You'll be surprised what you can make in the kitchen.
Exactly, and sometimes the best recipes are the mistakes that you make along the way.
Yes.
So please connect. She has got just such a beautiful mindset when it comes to cooking and making that accessible to us. Scan the QR code. In fact, all three recipes will be there for you to scan. Recreate it, and if you can beat our styling, prove it. We want to see pictures, we want to see videos. The most spectacular microwave cake is allowed. Thank you so much. You've been a gem today. Absolute gem. Well done.
Absolute pleasure to be back.
My director's telling me I have to have another bite. Okay. It's so good. Come to me, my friend.
Yes.
Think it's just another day? Well, not anymore, because I could be pulling up to your door next. Spin and win up to 20,000 Rand, plus an extra 2,000 Rand if you have a World Sports Betting account, and another 2,000 Rand if you can hit a small dance challenge with me. To enter, all you have to do is head over to the competition post of Expresso's Facebook, X, and Instagram pages, and all you have to do is follow the prompts. And not signed up yet? Well, head to wsb.co.za, use the promo code THEBEAT50 to get a free 50 Rand sports bet. World Sports Betting, bet to the beat. I'll see you soon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You are on your Feel Good Breakfast show indeed, and we need to wrap things off on a high.
We need to wrap it up the best way we know how, and it is, of course, with the very talented Tiana Roo. He's here to perform Hot Mess. Let's make some
before. And I can tell that you need the conversation to replace it, 'cause I know he won't be walking through the door. And I can tell that you're stirring round your whiskey, 'cause you're afraid of taking that first sip. I'd hate to see you throw away the progress you've been making, spending up your time forgetting about it. I know you're probably owning you're lonely, but I'd be up for drowning in his memory tonight. You could be my hot mess in a red dress, stay up till the sun starts coming. Don't wanna forget this, so give me all of your heartache, honey. Don't give a damn where your ex is, 'cause you and I got a new thing started. Bottoms up to our first kiss in your red dress. You could be my hot mess, yeah. And I know that you're thinking about where he's at, who he's with, if he's missing your body. And I know that you're spiraling out of control, holding on to the life that he promised. But I'm here now, forget about that boy and the rules he played by, 'cause I see love behind those eyes. You could be my hard mess in a red dress. We'll stay up till the sun starts coming.
Another feel-good production.